Good evening and welcome to Dwayne Twait Field in Emmitsburg as we get you set for some football tonight here on a rainy and cold Friday evening. Also senior night here in Emmitsburg, and I'm Scott Nolte alongside Ryan Berkland. And Ryan, cold and windy and rainy and senior night, but it is football, Emmitsburg and Hinton tonight.
Yeah, this is going to be a great night of football. We're sitting outside today, but we've got a nice tailgate tent we're sitting under that stops most of the drops. So looking forward to a good night of football, Scott.
Yeah, we do want to thank Mike Dunlap and Darren Hanna for, or whoever set this up, but I know I contacted those two, and I really appreciate them getting this set up for us because we might be a lot more wet than what we are right now. So we appreciate that.
Yeah, this is not too bad considering.
All things considered. Let's talk about last week a little bit. Emmitsburg with a thrilling victory over Algona, 34-27. And the Ehawks had to overcome a 21-6 halftime deficit. Actually outscored Algona 28-6 in that second half. Fantastic effort for Emmitsburg. And what an exciting ball game against Algona.
Oh, I couldn't stop talking about that with whoever I saw. It was just, I would say for me, is the best game I've ever been a part of in 11 years. I mean, we've been to the Dome too, but that was just good football, Scott.
It was. It was a lot of fun and a great victory. 2-0 for Emmitsburg. Now for this Hinton team, very interesting situation with Hinton. They are 0-1. They lost their first game against Akron Westfield, and when we talked to the coach here in our pregame interview coming up, when I talked to him, he got a phone call in that first week around 2:30, 3 o'clock from his AD or superintendent, and said about 5 or 6 of his players couldn't play because of everything surrounding COVID and health issues. And do you still want to go? And he said, yeah, we're going to take our team up to Akron. And so they played a bunch of freshmen and sophomore. And 5 of those 6 starters, or 5 of those 6 were starters, couldn't play. And so this might be a different type of Hinton team here tonight than what they were week 1 against Akron Westfield.
That's what I was noticing with the stats from when they played before. It seemed like a lot of younger underclassmen, not a lot of upperclassmen, like a pretty young team. They didn't do real well. They run the ball a lot, like 49 times or something.
Right.
But, come up short, of course.
And last week's game against Galen Catholic did not take place. So tonight it's Emmitsburg versus Hinton in week 3. Hinton is 0-1. Emmitsburg is 2-0. And looking forward to our broadcast coming up here tonight. I had a chance to talk to both coaches, Emmitsburg head coach Mike Dunlap and also Hinton coach Kadrian Harderson. He's in his second year as the head coach of the Blackhawks. And those pregame interviews will be coming up next, brought to you by Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake, online at lakeshealth.org.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
We're getting ready for week 3 of Iowa High School football. Tonight it's Emmitsburg versus Hinton. Before we get to that matchup, let's bring in Emmitsburg football coach Mike Dunlap. And Mike, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Scott.
All right, Mike, let's go back to last week. What an exciting contest with Algona. Your squad would come out with the victory 34-27. And before we get into that game, I do want to send a congratulations to you. 100th win as a head coach. That's an impressive feat. And I know you had a lot of great teams and players and coaches along the way that helped you get there.
Yeah, there's no question about that. It's one of those things that a lot of other people think about and talk about, but without obviously our kids and all the assistant coaches and the type of effort that they put in, not only the last 15 years, but the last probably 40-some years here in Emmitsburg, made a lot of our coaches look pretty good. So, it's a community thing, it's a school thing, and it's certainly not about one person, and it's a good thing to get behind us.
Algona, as we get back to the game, Algona jumped out on the early 14-0. I think a key touchdown for your squad, though, was late in that second quarter to get 14-6 and just to get something on the board and give you some momentum.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. We sputtered on offense. You're certainly correct there earlier in the game, and then got some things ironed out and had some big plays and things, and then kind of regrouped at halftime, and then the second half was much better offensively than the first.
Yeah, second half outscoring Algona 28-6. Really ran the ball. Offense looked good, and defense, and just everybody seemed to come together in that second half.
Yeah, they did. We talked about it in the locker room. And just it's one play at a time, and I know that's an old cliche in that, but that's really all you have. So and we eliminated some mistakes and made some adjustments, and kids hung in there, stayed the course, and good things happened to us there all the way to the last play of the game.
Yeah, last play of the game. I mean, a goal line stand and knocking that ball away, recovering. Just that game was one of the most exciting games that I've been a part of here recently.
Yeah, I've been a part of a lot of games over the last, 30 years or whatever plus, and that's one of the more exciting games I've seen here in Emmitsburg, and especially the way it ended right down at the last play of the game and those things. So we're just glad we came out on the right side of it. Certainly take nothing against Algona. They're away from those guys. They're a really good football team, and bad part of a contest, high school contest like that, is someone's going to end up losing at the end of the night. Someone's going to go home disappointed. But to our kids' credit, we fought the whole game and ended up fighting right to the last play, and that gave us an opportunity for a win.
Mike, as far as this week, the practices and Labor Day and damp and rainy and cold and everything, how's the kids focused after coming off of that huge win?
Well, it's about us. We talked about it right away Monday. It's about us getting better each and every day and trying to be 1-0 every day, and that's got to be our focus, if we want to get to where we want to be. And, I think the kids have done a good job. We have to block out everything. We've had a lot of distractions this year and a lot of things that, we wouldn't normally have. But, really when you get down on the practice field for that hour and a half or 2 hours, it's a time to just think about football and the task at hand. And I think our kids have done a really good job of that. And, it's much like the heat. We're going to have to play in sloppy, wet conditions more than likely on Friday night, so we might as well practice, in them on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So, I think that's a mindset we need to have.
Sure. And as far as Hinton is concerned, did not play last week, so don't have too much on Hinton, but what have you seen from Hinton based on their first game?
Based on their first game, I know they had some kids out, they had to sit out or quarantine and whatnot, but they have a nice team. They have some nice linemen, and they do a lot of things very, very well. We're going to have to be ready to go come Friday night. All
right, Mike. Well, congratulations once again on the win last week, and best of luck against Hinton here on Friday.
Appreciate it, Scott.
All right, that is Emmitsburg football coach Mike Dunlap joining us in the pregame, starting lineups, and our kickoff coming up next.
SlashPoint Sales in Emmitsburg is here to service all of your computer needs. If your computer is running a little slow, your antivirus has expired, or you need an upgrade, contact SlashPoint Sales in Emmitsburg, the local team to call when it comes to all of your computer, server, and IT needs. Servicing business networks, new desktops, laptops, and printers, and full system computer repairs. SlashPoint Sales provides reliable solutions. SlashPoint Sales in Emmitsburg. Stop in or call 712-852-8100.
Back on the pregame as we get ready for Week 3, Emmitsburg taking on Hinton. Before we get to that matchup, let's bring in Hinton football coach Kadrian Harderson. And Kadrian, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, no problem, Scott. Glad to be here.
All right, Kadrian, get us caught up on Hinton football. You did not play last week against Galen Catholic, so we go back to the first week against Akron Westfield, and just kind of tell us a little bit about what happened with Akron in Week 1.
Yeah, well, interesting. We, you spend all preseason prepping for that first game. You're thinking you're going to come in with your full squad. And 2:30 on Friday, I got a call from the AD that said we have about 6 juniors and seniors that aren't going to be able to play tonight due to some contact tracing issues. So that was that kind of threw a monkey wrench into all our plans. And so, we debated about, do we play the game? Do we not play the game? And it was one of those, we said, you know what, we're going to use this as an opportunity for the younger kids to get some more reps and to get some live varsity action. And that's what we did. So, yeah, we went into the game kind of shorthanded, but at the same time, Akron played a great game and really deserved that win. So.
Now, Kadrian, as you get ready for this matchup, do you have everybody back, or are you still out some players?
There's a couple we're going to be without, but the majority, I think 5 of those 6 that had to sit out that first game will be back. So that should give us a little shot in the arm, I hope. Yeah, we're missing a few pieces, but I think in the year of COVID, I think that's just going to be a weekly thing, and everybody's going to kind of be in the same boat. There's not much you can do about it except, next man up mentality. Somebody else needs to step up, so that's how we're approaching it.
Yeah, I think you're right, right there. Now, as far as practices, have you been able to practice, or is this week your first full week to practice? How did that work?
Yeah, we were actually able to hold some practices. Last week we had, 18, 19 kids at practice, and mostly freshmen. So we really used that as more of a developmental week, a chance to focus on some of the younger kids and improving technique, improving skill at that freshman and JV level, which was very beneficial. That's something as a varsity coach I don't spend enough time doing. And so again, we just kind of tried to pull the positives out of it. It's a tough situation. We had a lot of kids get colds, and when you get a cold in this day and age, you have to get tested, and then you have to wait for your test results. So there's just a whole lot of dominoes that had to fall there. So we just took the approach of, coach who we have, and we're going to make them better, and we're going to love up on these kids. And I think the JV and freshmen had a great week of practice last week. And then this week, we, getting the kids back was huge. And now it's kind of, okay, you've been gone for 2 weeks. Now we need to get back in the rhythm of, our offensive scheme and defensive scheme and communications and those little things that really need work every single day. And when you're gone for 2 weeks, some of that stuff starts to slip. So this week it's been a good week of practice, but it's also been a lot more like the first week of the season practice, not so much like week 3. So.
Gotcha. Yes. And for your opponent, for your second game, you travel to Emmitsburg. And what have you seen from the Ehawks, and what do you need to do to be successful?
Emmitsburg, you turn on the film and you're just like, man, same old Emmitsburg. Just well-coached, kids that play hard, tremendous pad level up front. I think we played these guys. We played the senior class when they were freshmen. Their quarterback was playing back then and some of their other skill positions as well. And I remember talking to some of the guys on the chain gang back when they were freshmen saying, man, these freshmen, they've got a real big upside. And they said, yeah, we think this is going to be the next great class. And you can see it on film. You watch the film, and there's a lot of seniors out there, and you can tell, and the way that they play and the confidence that they exude, they're going to be a tough opponent, and they're well coached. And anytime you have those two things, going against you, it's going to be an uphill climb. But we hope we can step up to the challenge.
Very good. All right. Well, thanks for the comments here in the pregame. We appreciate it, and best of luck throughout the rest of the season.
All right. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you. That is Kadrian Harderson from Hinton joining us. Starting lineups in our kickoff will be coming up next on Y100.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we just want you to know Pizza Ranch is here. Pizza Ranch is here with contactless delivery and curbside pickup. And now your local Pizza Ranch is here with safety measures and social distancing guidelines in place to provide all the buffet favorites you've been missing. Our full buffet is now open, and we look forward to serving you safely. Because here at Pizza Ranch, we're here for you.
Stop by your Emmitsburg Pizza Ranch today.
Welcome back to Dwayne Twait Field here in Emmitsburg, getting ready for week 3 in a rain-soaked Friday night, senior night as well here at Dwayne Twait Field. And we've got a big tent put up. We've got umbrellas. We've got towels, Ryan. This is definitely a unique broadcast for us tonight.
Got all the electronics in a freshly scented garbage sack, and we're trying to stay dry here, try not to get electrocuted.
Okay, that's the goal for tonight, and the goal is to try to bring you some Ehawk football as well here on the FM dial 100.1. Also, we are live video stream as well on exploreokoboji.com. So if you don't want to brave these conditions, you can watch us live in the comfort of your own home. And we're ready for kickoff just before 7 o'clock, and it's an onside kick by Hinton as they will start the game kicking off, and I think they recovered.
They got it.
So they catch Emmitsburg off guard a little bit. Might as well. You're on the road and terrible conditions. Might as well try to spice it up a little.
Yep. Ball control is going to be very important tonight, Scott.
Yes.
It's raining right now. It's not going to stop. There's various levels of how intense it rains, but it just seems to go all day today. So probably the least team with the least mistakes will win this.
Okay. Sorry. It is actually Emmitsburg football.
Okay.
And I thought that the motion was that Hinton had recovered the way they were pointing and jumping up and down, but the officials say that Emmitsburg actually recovered. So,
well, I saw a white player jump on it, so there must have been a fight under the pile.
Right.
Must have been something.
You know how those can go. Starting lineup up front, Landon Perdue, Aaron Olson, Joe Chapman. You've got Jordan Anderson and Kyle Kogel, Matt Wirtz and Lex Castle on the ends, and Ben Dunlap, the senior quarterback. He hands it off, and the first carry is going to Colby Weir. Colby Weir, Cole Shirk in the backfield, Ben Dunlap, as I mentioned, Grant Kibbe will see some time as well. So Colby Weir will get about 4. And second down 6 here for the Ehawks. So, yes, we thank Tim Soper for being here as well, providing the camera footage and everything on the computer end and the live video end of things. He's braving the conditions as well. Dunlap will hand it off. Big hole on that left side, and Cole Shirk is wrestled down at the 40. 10-yard run and a first down.
Saw a lot of Cole Shirk last week against Algona. Didn't really get started well until the second half. He had 200 and some odd all-purpose yards last week. Some big runs in the second half.
Emmitsburg in the black tonight, black jerseys. First minute of the ball game, and coming into the contest will be Dawson Weir. Dunlap is under center, and he's going to counter it left side. Nice cut back there. Good power move up to about the 32. I believe that was Grant Kibbe on the carry, one of these seniors. So he gets a nice solid gain of about 7 on first down. Make it 8. Nice run there for Grant. 10:35 to go opening quarter. No score, but Emmitsburg on the drive. Keegan Joyce going to split out Dunlap under center. And we have a penalty flag that comes in before the snap.
I don't know which way this is going.
I don't either. Emmitsburg, okay. Ball start Ehawks. Okay, that'll be a penalty on Emmitsburg. Back them up 5 yards. So instead of second down and about 2, you're looking at second down and 7. As Joe Chapman gets up to the football. Dunlap under center. Hands, right side, and a decent hole for Colby Weir, and he puts his head down, gets past the sticks. He's going to get 8, and that moves the sticks. Another first down for Emmitsburg. Like you said, Ryan, ball control and controlling that line of scrimmage is going to be key tonight. Very wet grass, wet football. Turnover is going to be huge.
It's hard to prepare, really, for anything like this. You just got to go out and do it.
Right. Dunlap handing it off. Cole Shirk, big hole on that right side, and he's wrestled down, kind of bulldog down to the 21-yard line, and that will be a gain of 8. So far, the offensive line for Emmitsburg is really creating some big holes and power running by Kibbe, Shirk, and Weir.
My mom hated when we played in games like this because our jerseys and pants would just be trash when we got home.
Oh, yeah. Extra work for the parents.
Soak them for a week just to get all the mud out of them.
Yep. Second down and 2 for Emmitsburg on the drive here. Opening drive of the game. Handoff up the middle. Not much initially. Then the extra effort gets past the 20 to about the 16. That's going to be a gain of about 5. And that's going to be Kibbe. So first down. 9:20 to go. Opening quarter, no score. Emmitsburg on the drive. They are inside the Hinton red zone. Ehawks 2-0 after a couple of really good victories over Bishop Garrigan and Algona Public. Hinton 0-1. Handoff right side, Cole Shirk. Bounces it to the outside. Good power run. Puts his head down, pad level. Looks for the end zone. Touchdown, Emmitsburg. 16 yards out. Ehawks on the board. Opening drive of the game. Wow.
Well, that's how you'd want to do it, Scott.
Fantastic run and a fantastic drive to open up. So Hinton kind of gambled a little bit, tried that onside kick. We thought maybe they got it. They did not. Emmitsburg had a short field, drove it down the field, scored a touchdown just 2 minutes and 57 seconds off the clock here in the first quarter. And now for the extra point. Jacobson on, and this one is up, and that one is good. So the Ehawks lead 7-0 over the Blackhawks of Hinton. We'll be back with a kickoff in 30 seconds on Y100.
West Iowa bone, joint, and sports surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIAbone.com.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
Fox opening drive, they take it for 6, and then the extra point, 7-0. And Ryan, we've seen Emmitsburg when they score on that opening drive. That really kind of builds momentum for the rest of the game.
It builds momentum, and quite often we've seen through the years that the opposing coach all of a sudden throws their game plan out the window, and they panic a little bit. And, oh, we're behind, and sometimes that escalates into bad things for the opponents. We'll see what they do, though.
All right, so Emmitsburg will kick it away at the 40. And this one's a high kick, end over end, taken at the 22-yard line, hitting on the move. Bouncing it to the far side. Good return here for the Blackhawks. And that is going to be Cade Hofling. And Lex Castle will get him out of bounds, but a good return by Hinton. Takes it all the way to about the 50. Wow. So they get good field position, just kind of like Emmitsburg did.
Okay. They'll put it on their own 45. Still a great return, though.
Okay. Talk about that Hinton offense here in just a little bit. We're going to see a lot of different players than what they saw in week 1 against Akron Westfield, as they got 5 starters back. They did not play against Akron Westfield, and then the whole team did not play against Galen Catholic, so kind of a new-look Hinton team here against Emmitsburg. The quarterback has got a good arm, and he is a tall one. Nice spiral down the sideline, but too strong. The quarterback, Derek Anderson, intended for Cade Hofling.
Boy, what a pass. That kid's got a gun on him.
Yeah. Derek Anderson is their quarterback, 6'6", 220, a senior. So he's got some height, and like you said, a perfect spiral down the sideline, but just led his receiver, Hofling, a little too far. Gavin Nelson, Glenn Carlson at the end. Hofling, tailback, as I mentioned. DeRocher, fullback. Jarrett Kerwin on the end, and then the quarterback, Derek Anderson. Talk about their offensive line here in a little bit, as Anderson works from the shotgun. 2nd down and 10, and he'll take the snap. He turns, hands it off to Hofling, getting pressure, but then he bounces it to the outside, and Hofling, a decent run here on 2nd down, gets close to midfield. That's going to be a gain of about 5. Oh, by the way, Emmitsburg with that touchdown, that means we have another touchdown winner provided by Pizza Ranch, a buffet winner, and wouldn't you know it, it is senior Ben Dunlap.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So Ben must have went into the Pizza Ranch sometime and put his name in that box. And because of that, he is a winner of a Pizza Ranch buffet at Pizza Ranch in Emmitsburg. When Emmitsburg scores a touchdown, you could score a buffet. Anderson back to pass, and off the fingertips for DeRocher. Incomplete. Brings up 4th down. That was, we just reached in the box and drew a name out. That was not intentional or anything. That's who we pulled out. So.
Well, these kids are growing. They probably eat Pizza Ranch buffets every other day.
You're probably right.
I'm not surprised his name's in the box.
So congratulations, Ben Dunlap, and that's 3 weeks in a row now that Emmitsburg has scored at least 1 touchdown, which means we have Pizza Ranch winners. And because 4 minutes of game clock, or almost 4 minutes of game clock, have come off, that means it's time now for a safety timeout. And that is brought to you by Palo Alto County Health System, Emmitsburg, an affiliate of Mercy One. Safety timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute.
No one size fits all when it comes to planning your future. The Financial Center understands that your financial goals are unique and your needs are going to change at varying stages of your life. The Financial Center can help you tailor a financial plan that meets your unique needs. Call Dean Lawlier at the Financial Center today at 712-852-3443 and schedule your free initial consultation. The Financial Center, helping you plan for tomorrow today. Securities offered through Securities America Inc., a registered broker-dealer member FINRA SIPC. Advisory services offered through Securities America Advisors Inc. The Financial Center and Securities America are separate entities.
As we get back to live action at Dwayne Tway Field in Emmitsburg, Hinton punts it away, and my goodness, they drop it all the way inside the 10-yard line, and it's going to be spotted at the 6. So a fantastic punt for Hinton. Emmitsburg will have to dig themselves out.
Put some Ehawks back in the danger zone there with ball control. Such an issue with a wet field tonight.
Right. So here we go. As Emmitsburg from their own end zone will try to get it out of there and try to bounce it out on a run by Cole Shirk. And he's going to get some positive yards, get some breathing room. And maybe about 4 here for Cole. And we have second grade letters again this week for week 3. So we'll get to our first second grade letter. Shaney and Jackson classes again. And I always look forward to reading those as Lex Castle will bring in the play from the sideline. And they're going to split them out. Far side here, a couple of wide receivers out there. Dunlap has yet to attempt a pass. He's going to hand it off again here on second down. And not much here, maybe a couple for Colby Weir. Going to bring up a third down. And our first second grade letter here from Nash. Get a lot of first downs, fire the ball down the middle, and then run down the field like a cheetah. Make big holes to run through for a touchdown. Be tough on defense. Because I will when I play. I'm a bone crusher.
Whoa.
I like that one from Nash. Great name, too. Third down and about 4 here for Emmitsburg from their own 12-yard line. Ehawks lead 7-0, 6:46 left to go first quarter. And a handoff. And looking for the sticks. That's going to be Shirk, and he is going to be close, but they're going to move him.
They moved him. I thought he was short.
I did, too, at first. But they are going to move him. Good run. Good job by the offensive line with the initial push. By the way, that safety timeout, I thought that was the safety timeout because we were right around the 4-minute mark there. Actually, that timeout was charged to Emmitsburg, so they have 2 left. Thanks to Tim Soper, our camera guy, who caught that. Extra set of eyes for us. Dunlap and the Ehawks up to center. Handoff and squirting through the hole. Nice run there by Cole Shirk. Make that Colby Weir.
Colby Weir.
Colby Weir squirted through that left side. Nice job on the line there by Purdue and Olson. Chapman, the center, and provided a nice run. Colby Weir with a gain of 11.
It is a little confusing on the safety timeouts, too, because if the team calls a timeout and they think it's pretty close to a safety timeout, they won't charge the team.
Right.
And we never know up here how they're charging those out.
Dunlap back to pass over the middle. Caught by Wirtz. Excellent pass. Great completion across the 50 to the 47. Excellent pass and completion. Gain of about 20.
Wirtz is a big kid in there. You can find him easy over the center.
Unofficially, I have Emmitsburg now with 6 first downs in the first quarter. That brings it across the 50 to the 49. 5:42 left to go, opening quarter. Emmitsburg up 7-0. Second drive of the game, they're on the march again. And Dunlap on the option keep. Going to try to get to the sideline here. Sidesteps the defender, still on his feet, to the 36. Excellent run and a gain of 13. Everything working right now for the Emmitsburg offense. So the Ehawks move it to the 36-yard line. 5:25 left to go, opening quarter. We got water dripping down the canopy here, right?
Oh, yeah. It's
Dunlap will hand it off. And not much here on first down. And Shirk might have got a yard. We almost lost an umbrella here as the wind started to pick up.
Yeah, I wish I had a better system there.
That's okay. Second down, 9. Hey, we just appreciate the canopy and at least some form of shelter because we could be doing a lot worse here. On the end around, Shirk trying to get it to that far side, cuts it across the middle, now bounces it back outside to the sideline, still on his feet, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Emmitsburg, Cole Shirk, 35 yards out. It's his second touchdown of the game.
And he ran through about 6 players. He just kept his legs churning, and a lot of white jerseys had a shot at him, Scott.
got the initial block up front, and then a couple of cutbacks, one up the middle, one to the far sideline, and Cole Shirk with an excellent run for the E-Hawks. So Cade Jacobson will be on for the extra point. And the Emmitsburg offense looking good right now with 4:32 left to go in the opening quarter. Jacobson is on for the extra point. Snap, hold, kick on the way. Got plenty of leg. It's up and it's good. And Emmitsburg is up 14-0. 4:32 left to go opening quarter. E-Hawks score on their first 2 drives of the game. They lead by a couple of touchdowns, and we'll be back in 30 seconds on Y100.
Mean to be on a team. It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
Located in a historical church, a Heavenly Celebration specializes in designer wedding gowns and full-service wedding party attire. They also provide couples with the latest home decor, flatware, crystal, and china options to complete their wedding registry. A Heavenly Celebration in Emmitsburg for all life's new beginnings.
We welcome you back to Dwayne Twait Field in Emmitsburg, week 2. Or week 3, I should say. It's actually week 2 for Hinton. It's the 3rd week for Emmitsburg. And the E-Hawks lead 14-0 over the Blackhawks of Hinton. And we do want to thank those listening or watching from the Hinton area. I know their school sent out a retweet of ours. And with them not having a radio station covering their area tonight, I'm sure we've got some listeners over that way. So,
can you shoot over that far?
They can stream us online.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
With the either watching live or the audio. So we appreciate it. However, you are tuning into tonight's broadcast of your Hinton Blackhawks. You know, we've been to Hinton a couple of times.
I think we won there the last time, like 33-7, or 2017.
Yep.
That's the night the board fell on your head. We were standing outside in our coveralls because it was cold.
Yes. Hinton leads the overall series 2-1. They won a playoff game against Emmitsburg and then a regular season game. And then Emmitsburg, 2017, the E-Hawks won. But, yes, I did get hit in the head with a falling piece of wood from their press box. I'm just glad the nail wasn't down first. Otherwise, I could be making a trip to Sioux City that night. But, we've had a couple of trips to Hinton, and now Hinton making the trip here to Emmitsburg. Here's a kick on the after the touchdown, fielded at the 21. Little stutter step move and a good, decent return here by Conley. It looks like Shirk got in on the stop, but I think that was the other Shirk.
Cade.
Cade. All right, 4:27 left to go, opening quarter. Emmitsburg up 14-0 here on senior night. A rain-soaked senior night with a little wind and little cold temperatures, but we're making the best of it. Hopefully you're enjoying the broadcast as the Blackhawks take over a 1st down and 10 at their own 37-yard line. Led by their 6'6" quarterback, Derek Anderson. Anderson from the shotgun, and he will take the snap. He'll hand it off, and right up the middle is Hofling. And Hofling will take it to about the 40, gain of 3. Dawson Weir on the stop.
Pretty good story you had before about Hinton not being able to play. You know, Iowa High School Athletic Association has done a really thoughtful job this year of how to do this season. You know, and not playing a game doesn't hurt you at all,
right,
other than probably on the field experience. You know, they're only coming in game 2 now, so Emmitsburg's already had their 2nd game they've played. So.
And I like the fact, and we'll finish that thought here after the 2nd down and 5. Anderson rolling out, looking for the sideline, still on his feet, and he is going to get a 1st down run. Nice run there by the Hinton quarterback, Derek Anderson. Tough to bring down that 6'6" frame. And Anderson will take it to about the 50. And what do we got, a penalty flag?
Yeah, I think there's a holding out there.
I think this one is going to be coming back here in the area of holding, and it looks like that is the case. You know, going back to what we were talking about, I like the fact that a team like Hinton or other teams where they might have to miss a couple weeks. Every team gets a chance at the playoffs.
Right.
And, with everything that's happening this year with COVID and the health issues, I like the fact that, hey, if you miss a couple weeks or you miss 3 weeks, you're still going to get a chance for the playoffs. I like that.
Well, it might happen right here in Emmitsburg.
You never know.
No, you don't want that to happen.
Right.
But if they got to sit out a week, it doesn't hurt them.
And that's what Hinton had to do last week against Galen Catholic, but now they're back to playing tonight after a couple of weeks of being off, and now they're going to hand it off here to Hofling, and Hofling will take it to about the 34, gain of 4. 3:30 left to go, opening quarter. Emmitsburg up 14-0. We'll get to another second-grade letter here from Archer. Be hydrated and drink lots of water. Be safe. Help others when they fall down. You are going to win. Beat the Blackhawks.
Yeah, we're all hydrated out here.
We're all a little extra hydrated.
As much as we can stand.
We don't need any more water. 3rd down and 12 here for Hinton at their own 34-35 yard line. Another long 3rd down situation here for the Blackhawk offense. Anderson from the shotgun sends a man in motion, and that is DeRocher. He's going to hand it off to him, and he tries to get that far sideline. He is going to be brought down. Good open field tackle out there. I believe that was Seth Freeman in on the stop.
24. Yep.
So good job there by Seth Freeman, and that's going to be a gain of about 3 for DeRocher. And once again, Hinton will be more than likely forced to punt here on their own 38-yard line with 2.5 to go in the first quarter. So let's see what they do here on this second punt. Last time it went inside the 6-yard line. Caden Sussex, the punter for Hinton. Low snap, picks it up, gets it off, and he gets off another boomer. This is going to back up Lex Castle, and he's going to watch this bounce close. Wow, to the 10, and wow, what another great punt by Sussex.
Kid's got a leg on him.
8-yard line. He drilled it to the 6, the first punt, now to the 8. Great punt by Caden Sussex.
Well, when that cleared Castle's head, it was doing an end over end. It probably went another 10, 15 yards.
Wow. Another great punt. Emmitsburg will have to dig out of their own end zone again, but they did it successfully last time. Ended up scoring a touchdown. 2:04 to go in the second quarter. Ehawks take over at their own 9. 1st down and 10. They're going to hand it off and met right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play here on 1st down. Good job by the Hinton defense there as Cole Shirk gets stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain. All right, Hayden says, we admire your hard work. I hope you beat the Blackhawks. Drink plenty of water, concentrate, protect the quarterback, run hard down the field, and be good teammates. Have fun tonight and do a good job. And these are second-grade letters from the Shaney and Jackson classes. 2nd down and 10 for the Ehawk offense at their own 9-yard line. 1.5 left to go first quarter. Dunlap is under center. We got a penalty flag that comes in.
Yeah, it'll be a motion on Emmitsburg. I will back them up.
Yeah, this will, if this is on Emmitsburg, it'll be half the distance to the goal. And no, it's on Hinton.
Okay, he was drawn offside.
So 5-yard penalty here. That'll give Emmitsburg a little breathing room out to the 14-yard line now. 2nd down and 5. By the way, the student section, it's a blackout night tonight. And now Dunlap will hand it off on 2nd down and 5. Colby Weir close to the sticks. Let's see if they will move him forward here. He's going to be about a half-yard shy. So a gain of 4. 3rd down and 1 with a minute to go. First quarter. And Keegan Joyce will bring in the play. 14-0 Emmitsburg. 3rd down and 1. Dunlap under center, and he is going to turn, hand it off, and bouncing it. A nice big run there.
Colby, is that Weir?
Yeah, that was Colby Weir.
Is that 36?
No, yeah, it was. It was Colby Weir.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know if Kibbe ran that or not.
So, well, it was, what do we got? Oh, we had a penalty flag. I did not see that on that far end. 3rd down and 1, so a penalty flag came in. Was it before the snap? I didn't even. Let's see here. And the way Emmitsburg is backing up, it looks like this is on Emmitsburg. What we got, unsportsmanlike?
Unsportsmanlike.
Oh, boy. So it is going to be Emmitsburg football, but that is going to back them up here. Is that a 15-yard penalty?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. 40 seconds left to go in the opening quarter. This is going to bring it way back.
Well, it'll be half the distance, so
Yeah.
it'll almost be
Third down.
and 8.
Yeah, third down about 8. Or no.
I don't.
Okay, here's what happened. So they got the first down. After the play is the unsportsmanlike, which then backed them up.
Okay.
So it's a first down for Emmitsburg. So they did get the first down on the run by Colby Weir. And then unsportsmanlike after the play backs them up on the 15-yard penalty. So first down and 10 as they start at the 11 again. And this will be a handoff to Colby Weir. And he's going to get about 6, and that should do it for the first quarter. So I think we got that all straight.
Well, they made the line to gain to get their first down. After the play's over, right, then they get the penalty.
Right. Yep. Well, what a fantastic start for Emmitsburg. 14-0 they score on their two drives of the first quarter. So couldn't ask for more there.
No, it was a great first quarter for Emmitsburg. Good execution.
14-0 Emmitsburg. We'll take a break. We'll be back with quarter number 2 in 30 seconds on Y100. All right, it is start of the second quarter with Emmitsburg up by a score of 14-0, scoring on their 2 opening drives of the game, and they're currently on their 3rd drive. After they got the first down, then they got the unsportsmanlike. Now they're faced with a 2nd down and 4. That's where we stand here as we get ready for quarter number 2. Glad to have you along for the broadcast. I'm Scott Nolte with Ryan Birkland, Tim Soper on the camera on our Live Explorer, and we got Brian back at the studio. So we got everybody working tonight. We got the crew going on. Let's see. We've got a score here from our Q102 game. Hartley Melvin Sanborn leading 12-0 over South O'Brien. That's always seems to be a pretty good rivalry game. And after 1, Algona 3, Spirit Lake 0. Oh. That's on KUOO. So
that would be a good game to watch.
That'd be a good one too. Let's see. After 1 here.
Let's see. Spirit Lake got beat by OACBIG last.
OABCIG and then West Sioux. So they played a couple of really good teams, and now playing Algona. So
you got that OABCIG looking at number 1.
Yes.
In Class 1A right now, so they are a force. Emmitsburg at all 3 polls that I looked at was showing 7th this week.
So they're 7th, and then but in the Radio Iowa poll they're 5.
5, okay.
Yep. All right, 2nd down and 4 for the E-Hawks as we start quarter number 2, and wrapped up in the backfield, Cole Shirk, and he might have lost a couple yards, 1 for sure. Going to bring up a 3rd down and about 5 here as we start the second quarter. Emmitsburg up 14-0. Lex Castle will come in. This is the 3rd drive of the first half for the E-Hawks. They scored on their first 2. Castle will relay to Dunlap, and then Castle and Shirk will split out here towards the Emmitsburg sideline. Dunlap under center, 3rd down and 5. Trying for that hard count. Now on the option keep, and Hinton is all over it. And I mean all over it. 5 or 6 jerseys all around Ben Dunlap. They were not fooled on that option keep. And that is a loss of a couple and a punting situation now for Emmitsburg.
Yeah, well, punting will See, he'll almost punt from his own goal line, so hopefully there'll be a good exchange here.
All right. Well, we saw the Hinton punter, Sussex. He would punt from this side of the field, and he got off a couple of boomers. So let's see what Ben Dunlap can do here on 4th down and 8. Snap. Has to go down to get it. Gets it up and gets off a pretty good one as well.
Great punt.
Hinton will field it on the run and looking to return it here to DeRocher. And DeRocher is going to get it back across the 50 to about the 45.
Not a bad punt, Scott.
No, we're seeing pretty good punting tonight from both teams in not so great conditions. So, but Hinton does start off in Emmitsburg territory at the 45, 1st down and 10. Quarterback Derek Anderson, 6'6" senior. He's got the height, and we've seen he's got the arm if he can connect with his wide receivers. From the shotgun on 1st down and 10. Takes a snap, and he's going to hand it off. And a good power run, but Emmitsburg is right there.
Not much there.
No. Boy, you had Wirtz and Weir. Jordan Anderson got in on the stop. And the carry was to Hofling, who gets a couple. Another second-grade letter here from Levi W. Soar higher than the Blackhawks. You are the best. Don't give up, E-Hawks. Good luck. Glad to bring you second-grade letters again for Week 3 for Emmitsburg football here on Y100. Also live video stream tonight at explorerkaboji.com. 2nd down and 8 for the Blackhawks at the Emmitsburg 43-yard line. Anderson from the shotgun surveys the defense. Now back to pass, looking over the middle, fires sideline. Good coverage. And actually almost could be in the area of offensive pass interference.
That's what I would say.
As Hofling was the intended receiver, and I thought he got in there a little bit early on the Emmitsburg defender.
They don't call offensive in high school very often.
It's not very often.
No.
Should have happened there, though,
yeah,
I think.
I would agree.
And now 3rd down and 8 for Hinton. 3rd down and 8 for Hinton. They're on the Emmitsburg 43-yard line. Hinton from the shotgun, Anderson. And they're going to hand it off to Hofling, who gets a burst of speed, and he gets a couple yards shy of the 1st down. But a good solid run. I believe he got about 5 there.
I think they'll keep their offense in there.
I do too. Because it's going to bring up a 4th down and a long 2, short 3 here. With about 9:15 to go before halftime. Emmitsburg is up 14-0. Glad to have you along for the broadcast tonight, wherever you may be listening or watching. Emmitsburg up by a couple of touchdowns, 14-0. Hinton is going to go for it on 4th down and 3. Anderson puts a man in motion. And option keep. Anderson is going to try to bring it, and Wirtz is going to bring him down. Initially, though, the man who slowed him down was Seth Freeman. He did not get the tackle, but he slowed Anderson down, and Wirtz and the rest of the crew bring him down.
Finished him off. Well, there's about 5 or 6 E-Hawks in there to bring him down at the end there. Great job.
Great job by the Emmitsburg defense. And Emmitsburg will take over. Hinton started in Emmitsburg territory, and they were unable to move it effectively. And now the E-Hawks take over, 1st down and 10, up 14-0. 8:48 left to go before halftime. Emmitsburg up to the football, and we got a penalty flag. Early movement here, Ryan?
Yep. Offsides, Emmitsburg. They're just not quite getting set fast enough.
So, false start. No, it's going to be on Hinton.
Okay.
Wow, okay.
Drawn offsides again. That's
wow.
the second one of those.
So Hinton gets the 5-yard penalty and makes Emmitsburg offense a little bit easier here on 1st down and 5. 8:48 left to go until halftime. Keegan Joyce comes in, splits out. Far side, Chapman up to the football. E-Hawks to follow. Dunlap under center, hands it off. Right side, looking for some wiggle room. Shirk across the 50 to about the 44 of Hinton. A good solid run. and he'll get about 13. Unofficially, I have Emmitsburg with 9 first downs here in the first half. First down and 10 for Emmitsburg at the Hinton 44. 8:30 left to go before halftime. Ehawks up 14-0. Dunlap under center. And the counter. And this time the Hinton defense is all over it. And a good open field tackle right there by big number 60. Binnabos. And that's a loss of about 3. Not too often Emmitsburg has lost yards.
Well, I think on their defensive scheming for Hinton, they guess sometimes.
Yeah.
And sometimes they just guess right.
They guessed right there. Binnabos all over that one. Second down, actually loss of 4, so second down 14. Dunlap will hand it off. Left side, Shirk squirts his way through and finds some open on that left side. He'll get some good positive yards as he takes it inside the 40 to the 39. That's going to be a gain of 9. Unofficially now, I have Shirk over 100 at 101 and 2 touchdowns. Of course, he had a big 35-yard scamper and another 16-yard run for those touchdowns. 3rd down and 5 now for Emmitsburg. 7:20 left to go first half. And handoff right side.
Boy, he got 4, 3, needed 5.
Yeah, I don't think he got enough for a first down. And that was Cole Shirk again. Yeah, he's going to be a couple yards shy here. So now you're looking at 4th down and 2 from the Hinton 37. 6:45 left to go before halftime. Dunlap will hand it off. And Colby Weir is stopped at the line of scrimmage. And a good tackle by Binnabos again. Boy, he's been on a couple of stops.
I don't know if he made that.
He didn't. That's a turnover on downs. Binnabos right at the line of scrimmage. So Hinton will take over.
Didn't really have him tackled, but had his ankles wrapped up
Yep.
where he couldn't drag him or move. He just went down.
Right. So Hinton will take over 1st down and 10 with 6:38 left to go before half. Ehawks up 14-0. Hinton starts at their own 36-yard line. Derek Anderson from the shotgun. He's going to take the snap and back to pass, and it is caught, tackled immediately.
Freeman. Nope, Dunlap will bring him down.
Yeah, Dunlap. So first completion there for Anderson. That one is going to go for about 7 yards. So 2nd down and 4. And the Blackhawks huddling and now break the huddle here with 6 minutes left to go before halftime. Emmitsburg up 14-0. Anderson from the shotgun. Taking time to get the snap. Now he does get it off. He's going to hand it off, and a big burst of speed coming out of there is Hofling. He's going to get enough for a first down. He's going to move the sticks. And I believe, Ryan, by my accounts, that's the first down for Hinton.
I was just going to ask you that.
Yeah. So Hofling will get a first down run. Boy, he had a good burst of speed out of that handoff. 1st down and 10, Hinton. 5:35 left to go before half. Emmitsburg up 14-0. Anderson, shotgun. Takes a look at the Emmitsburg defense, and now he's going to hand it off. And Hofling once again. Gain of about a yard. Let's get another 2nd grade letter here from Cal. Score a touchdown. Your hard work is paying off. Do a quarterback sneak and then spin. Throw spirals and go. Good luck. And Summer Watts says, I hope you win, Ehawks. Good luck. Work together. Have fun. Go, go, go. Drink a lot of water so you can win. Help others and beat the Hawks. 2nd grade letters. We appreciate those coming in tonight. And now Hinton faced with a 2nd down and 8. Anderson from the shotgun. And option keep. And Emmitsburg not buying. And 3 or 4 black jerseys around the tackle there, including Cole Shirk. I think Wirtz got him around the ankles, and Shirk got him high. Loss of a yard. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and long here. 4:20 and counting.
So far, the Blackhawks have not had a lot of success converting these, Scott. It seems like every time they get to 3rd down, it's 3rd and long, and
right.
It's tough.
It is tough, especially in conditions like this.
Yeah.
So Anderson from the shotgun here on 3rd down and 10. And rolls out. Colby Weir coming from behind, and Anderson just gets it off. It is complete. Caught to Glenn Carlson, and it's brought down by Cade Shirk, but he is going to be well short of a 1st down, gain of about 3.
Well, they're as good as their punter is. This frightens me a little. I know where he's going to put this.
Yeah. Going to try to coffin corner this one, and so far he's had 2 punts inside.
They're going to go.
Well, they're going to go for it. 4th down and 8.
This is
or are we going to have a pooch kick
this
here?
This is a rugby punt here, or whatever you call it. So.
Yeah, they'll try to draw Emmitsburg offsides, actually. And Ehawks not biting on it. And Hinton will take a 5-yard penalty to give them some more penalty room, or did they take a timeout? No, they did take a timeout. Okay. All right, we will take a timeout as well. 3:20 left to go. Emmitsburg is up 14-0 on Hinton, and we'll be back in 30 seconds on Y100.
Trailers are lightweight, strong, rust-free, and offer years of worry-free use. Plus, Aluma offers a 5-year warranty on all products, guaranteed. Utilities, snowmobile, ATV, car haulers, and more, you are guaranteed to get the trailer you need for every occasion. Now is the time to put your skills to work. Aluma Manufacturing is looking for quality individuals for a range of employment opportunities in Emmitsburg and Bancroft. Stop in person or email your inquiry to alumaklm.com. Aluma Trailers in Emmitsburg and Bancroft for all your recreational needs.
$3:20 left to go before halftime. Emmitsburg is up 14-0 on Hinton. It is week 3, and I forgot to mention this too. It's also the district opener here, Ryan. So Emmitsburg played some of the non-district against Bishop Garrigan and Algona, but district play here tonight.
And senior night.
And senior night. So a lot going on tonight. We haven't talked about those seniors much here in the first half, but we will get to that. They do this senior night. Usually it's the last game, but, this year.
You never know if this could be the last game. You never know.
You never know. So I was actually kind of shocked that they didn't do it against Bishop Garrigan. I saw some teams do it on the first night. But they did get senior night in against Hinton. And now the Blackhawks are going to go for it. Emmitsburg a little bit out of position. Anderson back to pass, looking sideline, and it's incomplete. Excellent defense. And out there was Ben Dunlap to knock it away.
Yeah, that was a well-timed hit because he put it right in his breadbasket, and Dunlap plastered him, knocked it out.
So Hinton rolled the dice again. Emmitsburg was set up for a punt return and got a little bit out of position. And then Hinton's thought, okay, we're going to try to go for it here. And now that gives Emmitsburg excellent field position here. 48-yard line, 1st down and 10, and the Ehawks have 2 timeouts. Dunlap back to pass on 1st down, looking over the middle, and Castle, and he overthrew him by a couple of yards. Castle had a step on his defender. Oh, boy.
I like the play. Just
Ryan, if they get that timing down, we saw week 1 against Bishop Garrigan how Dunlap just led Castle just a few yards on 3 or 4 different passes, and he led him there too. If they get that timing down, that is going to be dangerous.
Oh, it is dangerous.
Yeah. 2nd down and 10 for the Ehawks with 3:08 to go before halftime. 14-0 the score, and a handoff, and a good job running. Cole Shirk on the carry, and he will take it across the 50.
When they run that deep pattern, after run,
right,
they're usually not expecting it. He usually has the jump on him. He's got him by 5 yards if Dunlap can put it in there for him.
Could be a big weapon later in the season. 3rd down and 5. Hand off to Shirk, and he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Hinton plugs the holes. And a nice job up front by Hinton. You had Cade Hofling up there, and also Caden Sussex, who we saw him with a couple of good punts. He got in on the stop and no gain. We got the halftime show coming up. I got an interview with Emmitsburg volleyball. Danielle Otten will join me, talk about EHawk volleyball. And we got the halftime report as well, where we talk about some other games going around the area. So halftime show coming up, brought to you by Okoboji Motor Company, Service Department, and Collision Center. That is on the way. Surveying the tent here, Ryan, or
yes?
Are we retaining water up there?
Well, the 10X is like a huge water bladder up there, and I'm waiting to see where it's going to crash down.
All right. 1:56 left to go before halftime. Emmitsburg up 14-0. We will take a quick timeout, and we'll be back in 30 seconds on Y100.
Nothing more important than your family's well-being. Hughes Health Mart Pharmacy in Emmitsburg has a personal commitment to you and their community. Since 1906, Hughes Pharmacy has been a trusted healthcare resource for Emmitsburg and surrounding areas. While you're waiting for your prescriptions, you can shop their beautiful modern decor or get that last-minute gift. Visit Hughes Pharmacy online to refill your prescriptions and find them on Facebook for specials and updates. Hughes Pharmacy is a proud supporter of Emmitsburg Athletics. Go EHawks!
We have 1:56 left to go before halftime. Big thanks to Tim Soper coming out here from ExploreKaboji.com and helping us with the live video on the computer and bringing you live coverage of this football game for those that want to sit in the comfort of your own home. And we appreciate him coming along. Ryan Berkland as well to my left, and Brian back at the studios. Emmitsburg on to punt. Dunlap will get it away, and he gets off at a pretty good punt as it takes a bounce, and Castle will down it. Hinton will take over, first down and 10. 1:47 left to go before halftime. Well, the EHawks, they come out, they score on their opening two drives of the game, and then things have kind of settled down after that.
Bottled up on them. The Blackhawks have adjusted on their defensive scheme a little bit, and things are tightened up right now.
Their head coach is Kadrian Harderson. He is in his second year as the head coach for Hinton. And actually, when Hinton played Emmitsburg a couple of times in those playoff games, he was on the coaching staff, just not the head coach.
Okay.
You had the co-coaches, if you remember. I think it was Steve Dedeker and Bruce Held. And actually, he played for Hinton when he was in high school.
Okay.
So it's kind of come full circle for him, and now he's the head coach of his alma mater. Anderson back to pass, setting up a screen. Excellent screen right there. And they will dump it off to their running back. That's a great job there by Hofling and the Hinton offense.
Wasn't anybody back there.
Right.
Well-executed play.
Good screen, and actually, after the run, he's going to get 8 yards. Second down and 2 at the 25-yard line. 1:15 left to go before half. Emmitsburg up 14-0. Anderson from the shotgun. High snap. He hauls it in. He hands it off. EHawks will bottle it up. Leaning forward, though, I believe Hinton got the first down.
Yes. Yep, they'll move the sticks.
And that is Hofling again, who gets a couple. And a first down. Second first down for Hinton in the first half. We're down to a minute to go.
Kind of looks to me like Hinton's throwing in a lot of different formations because the Emmitsburg defense looks confused out there. They don't always look like they know where they're going.
Anderson back to pass, looking for something here, and goes sideline, incomplete. We're going to have to keep an eye on that in the second half and see if they come out with some of these little gimmicky, not gimmicky, but kind of different type of plays.
Sure.
Because, we've seen a screen. We've seen some different things here, and they might have seen something in that Emmitsburg defense. So far, the EHawk defense, though, holding strong here in the first two quarters.
Yeah, just 2 first downs in the whole half for Hinton right now. EHawks defense playing strong.
Emmitsburg up 14-0, 47 seconds left to go before half. Hinton from the shotgun, Anderson from the shotgun, back to pass, slips a little bit, rolls to his right, now fires. Nobody in that area, but he's out of the...
He might have been outside the tackle box.
He was. Nobody in that area, though, but it is going to be a third down.
So he can ground if he's outside, right?
Yeah.
Defense wanted
intentional
grounding, and they've changed that a little bit.
So third down and 10 now for Hinton. 42 seconds left to go before half. Ehawks lead 14-0. And Anderson will line up as he usually does from the shotgun position. He'll take the snap. Back to pass, looking left. And he actually slipped and fell on a knee. So he is down. And that's a huge loss there for Hinton.
Well, it makes it fourth down and about 20 now.
Yeah.
18 at least.
Wow, that's a huge loss. And actually a smart job there. I believe Emmitsburg took a timeout. Might as well.
Yeah.
33 seconds left to go before half. We're just going to keep it here, Tim and Ryan. And we'll get another second grade letter here. And we actually have to get a little flashlight in on this one from Addison as a second grader. Says, good luck. I hope you win the game. I will be cheering for you. There we go. Do a hard count and get them to have a false start, plow over the defense and win. Power run down the field and make big holes to run through for a touchdown. Listen to your coach and be a good teammate. Thanks, Tim, for the assist on the flashlight. Appreciate that.
This says it can't turn on the flashlight because it's being used by another app. What does that mean?
Uh-oh.
I have no idea what that means. No, I'm not.
I'm trying to use it. There you go. Yay, we got it. Ryan,
technology is stupid.
Ryan got his flashlight to work. All right, Addison, yes, the line is creating big holes, and Emmitsburg is running through them, and right now they have a 14-0 lead here with 33 seconds left to go before half. Hinton will punt.
Watch for a good exchange here on this punt. It's low.
Oh, it's a low, wobbly one. Sussex gets it away. This time, not so good. It comes off the side of his foot and out of bounds. And Emmitsburg is going to have excellent position here to maybe tack one on before half.
Well, let's see where they'll put that.
Yeah. I think it's going to be right around the 28-yard line here.
Yeah, you're right. Boy, Emmitsburg's got 2 timeouts and 28 seconds to put together something here.
Oh, 35. Okay, they're going to mark it. Okay, they gave him a little bit more. But still, 35-yard line here for Emmitsburg with plenty of time before half, 27 seconds. First down and 10. Dunlap rolls to his right, back to pass. Steps up, fires, and through the hands of Castle. Is it intercepted? No. Hinton was right there, almost got the deflection INT as it goes off the hands of Lex Castle, incomplete. So second down. Gavin Nelson almost came up with the interception for the Hinton Blackhawks after the deflection from Castle as he popped it into the air. And you'll see that sometimes where it comes off a receiver's hands and the defender kind of hauls it in for an interception. Second down 10 here for the Ehawks. Dunlap back to pass.
He'll look at him. There it is.
Sideline.
Deep. Oh.
And a little bit.
Is he holding him?
Yeah, it looked like kind of got held there a little bit, did Castle. Kind of got bumped on that far sideline. Incomplete pass. Third and 10.
Well, now they're going to run one, you got to believe.
Yeah.
Burn up the clock.
16 seconds left to go before half. Emmitsburg up 14-0. Castle coming back in. Keegan Joyce as well.
Blackhawks can't stop the clock, so I wouldn't think Emmitsburg would want to give them the ball back. We'll see.
They're going to pass. Third down and 10.
We'll see what he does.
Dunlap rolls to his right, steps up in the pocket. Now he's going to tuck and carry, and he gets out of bounds. 8 seconds left to go in the first half. And Dunlap is going to get himself to about the 32, only a gain of about 3 here. So you're going to be looking at fourth and about 6, 7 maybe. Might as well try it again here with 8 seconds. Senior night in Emmitsburg. Part of 3 in a row at home to start the season. How about that? I don't think I've ever seen that.
And one of them next week is pretty easy drive.
Yeah. down to Sioux Rapids. We'll have a beautiful field to look at. And we got a penalty flag that comes in, and a delay of game, I believe, is going to be the call. Did not get it off in time. Not that Dwayne Twait Field is not a beautiful field, but Sioux Rapids, Sioux Central has that turf field that they've only had for a couple of years. It is fantastic. So looking forward to being a part of that broadcast next week. Dunlap getting pressure, steps up, spins, still on his feet. Now he runs 30 down the sideline. He gets out of bounds, 0.4 on the clock. A first down run. He can try for a shot in the end zone.
Oh, he did get the first. I was thinking he was short.
He got the first.
Okay.
To the 21, a gain of 16.
0.4 left on the clock in the half.
Okay.
And they'll put the ball on the...
I think about the 20, 21-yard line.
21.
Okay, so, they're going to try for Jacobson here.
Okay, I like this.
Okay.
He's definitely got the leg for it.
Cade Jacobson. Snap. Kick is on the way, and
it's going to be good.
It is on the crossbar, and then it bounces up, does not go through, and it is missed as we come to the end of the half.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. About a 38-yard attempt, and he would have been good from 37.
So it hits the bar, and sometimes those actually dribble over.
Right.
But this one kind of went up and dropped short.
Yep. Missed the 38-yard attempt, did Cade Jacobson. Missed it by about a half a yard, and that's the way the first half ends. Wow, okay. So Emmitsburg scores on their opening two drives of the game. They lead 14-0. And that's where we stand as we head to halftime. So a good start for Emmitsburg, and now they lead by a couple of scores as we get into our halftime show. And our halftime show is brought to you by Okoboji Motor Company, Service Department, and Collision Center. And we will be back in 2 minutes.
Heard it all. I could have swore the light was green, the deer came out of nowhere, my son thought the narrow pedal was the brake. But the reason you need auto body repair doesn't matter to us. What matters is we make your car like new, and the process is easy for you. This is Casey, Collision Center Manager at Okoboji Motor Company. We bring over 45 years of experience in our department, offer free loaner vehicles, free estimates, work with all insurance companies, and handle all the paperwork. When life happens and you need collision repair, know that you can count on us, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company.
Lakeside is a senior life community that meets you where you are in life. Whether you need nursing care, support with daily tasks, or just don't want to mow another lawn, Lakeside offers senior apartments, assisted living, skilled nursing, and memory care. As your needs change, they can meet them all in one community. You can find their information at lakesideseniorcare.com and follow Lakeside Senior Care on Facebook for pictures and updates. Lakeside is proud to support Emmitsburg athletes. Go Ehawks!
There's nothing more important than your family's well-being. Hughes Health Mart Pharmacy in Emmitsburg has a personal commitment to you and their community. Since 1906, Hughes Pharmacy has been a trusted healthcare resource for Emmitsburg and surrounding areas. While you're waiting for your prescriptions, you can shop their beautiful modern decor or get that last-minute gift. Visit Hughes Pharmacy online to refill your prescriptions and find them on Facebook for specials and updates. Hughes Pharmacy is a proud supporter of Emmitsburg Athletics. Go Ehawks!
Gutters, gutters, gutters. This is Bill Berger, owner of Go Gutters. We specialize in installing 5 and 6 inch seamless gutters with oversized downspouts. With over 40 years experience and 4 trucks running every day, we can get you done quickly. We warranty all our work. We are local. We are the experts. We are Go Gutters.
We keep our minds in the gutters so you don't have to. Call Go Gutters at 803-609-2681.
Back to Dwayne Twait Field here in Emmitsburg, and we are at halftime as we come across the 8 o'clock hour. And Emmitsburg right now up 14-0 on Hinton. Ryan, things look like we might be heading our way to a blowout with Emmitsburg scoring on their first 2 drives. And, man, they just marched down the field, including one that started at their own 6. But ever since then, you got to give credit to Hinton defensively. They've really put the clamps down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Hinton defense change-ups or some field conditions as they get worse here through the day, or a little of both, but Emmitsburg definitely not moving the ball like they did at the start of the game.
But they did move the ball very effectively on those first 2 drives, including a couple of big scores there by Cole Shirk, one from 16 yards out, one from 35 yards out. I've got Cole unofficially at 108 yards rushing in the first half and 2 touchdowns. Colby Weir at 31, Ben Dunlap with 30, and Grant Kibbe with 13. That leaves Emmitsburg with a 182-yard rushing total in the first half. Ben Dunlap 1 for 4 for 20 yards passing. So you total that up, I have 202 of total offense and 10 first downs for the Ehawks. For Hinton offensively, they have struggled. They just haven't been able to get anything going here. Derek Anderson, their 6'6" quarterback, 3 of 9 passing, only 18 yards. And then when you total up Anderson's loss on when he took that knee and he slipped and fell, and then what Hofling has done here in the first half, they only have 20 yards rushing as a team. So 38 yards of offense for Hinton here in the first 2 quarters.
Yeah, and I believe only 2 first downs.
2 first downs,
right? Too.
Yeah.
So, they're not really lighting it up out there either right now.
Right.
Emmitsburg playing good defense. The quarterback's got a great arm, and he's putting the ball on some people, but we've had seniors like Max Dunlap step in and get the –
Or Ben.
Ben Dunlap, sorry. Sorry, Max. Max, you can play too.
Right.
Ben's a perfectly timed hit, bobbles the ball out, and good defense by the Emmitsburg Ehawks too tonight. 14-0
in favor of Emmitsburg as they lead here at halftime. And coming up on our halftime show, we'll talk about the seniors. We'll list off those names. We'll have some more second grade letters. I've got the halftime report with a look at some area games going on and some college football this weekend as well. So that's coming up. And coming up next, I will be visiting with Emmitsburg volleyball coach Danielle Otten. They had a matchup against Newell Fonda last night. They competed very hard against a ranked Mustang team, came up a little bit short. She's going to get us caught up to date on Emmitsburg volleyball and what they got coming up next week. So all that is coming up on our halftime show. We'll be back with that here on Y100.
West Iowa bone, joint, and sports surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIAbone.com.
Located in a historical church, A Heavenly Celebration specializes in designer wedding gowns and full-service wedding party attire. They also provide couples with or flatware, crystal and china options to complete their wedding registry. A Heavenly Celebration in Emmitsburg for all life's new beginnings.
Take your bank with you on your phone or tablet with the Iowa Trust and Savings Bank mobile banking options. As long as you are enrolled in online banking, you can start today. A simple login lets you view balances and account transactions, transfer money, or schedule payments through Bill Pay. Iowa Trust and Savings Bank of Emmitsburg. Member FDIC.
It's halftime between Emmitsburg and Hinton, and before we get you back to your second half, let's talk Emmitsburg volleyball, and let's bring in head coach Danielle Otten. And Danielle, thanks for joining us once again.
Well, thanks for having me.
Let's get caught up on Emmitsburg volleyball, and last time we talked to you, you got the win over Pocahontas area, so I want to talk about September 1st, Storm Lake St. Mary's, and that night you would also get the victory 3-1, and a good way to start off the month there.
Yeah, it really was, Scott. The girls played well. We found some things that we needed to hone in on and prepare for our next game, which we had against Cherokee. So we did that and, met with them on September 3rd.
Yeah, and a close matchup there, but you got the victory. And then you mentioned stepping out of the conference, and you lost that one 3-0. But looking at those first couple of games there, 25-22 and 25-22, really hung tough with a good Cherokee team.
Yes, our ladies have what it takes to play teams like Cherokee and really hang with them and really overcome them, I think, here shortly. We're working on a lot of things and kind of cleaning up our game and making sure that we're firing on all aspects of our game, not just certain parts. So I think if we can get that down, we'll have a really, really strong volleyball team.
Yeah, I would have to agree. And, that kind of showed again last night when you took on a really good Newell-Fonda team, a ranked Newell-Fonda team, and lost that one 3-0. But once again, very competitive scores, and especially in games 1 and 3.
Yes, we were really working on being able to overcome teams that can have really good blockers, and our ladies were scrappy. They were going after every single ball. They fought really, really hard. There again, we just need to have every aspect of our game working for us when we play teams like that, and I really think that we're so close to getting there. So I'm really excited for our next few games coming up in the next few weeks so we can really work on that and hopefully bring that to the court.
You bet. And looking at your schedule here, Danielle, a lot of road games coming up for your squad.
Yes, it's gonna be a long few weeks here. So girls are gonna have to be rested and ready to go.
All right, let's talk about next week's schedule. And Tuesday, you have a triangular in Manson. Who does that all involve?
The triangular in Manson, we are going to be seeing Manson, Northwest Webster, and Southeast Valley.
Okay. And then Thursday, another triangular?
Yes, another triangular on Thursday. So we're going to see South Central Calhoun and West Bend Mallard.
Okay. So your thoughts on those 4 teams for next week?
Yeah, I think we're going to see some strong teams again, which I'm kind of excited for. Give us that competition that we need and that we've been working on being able to take on. I know that South Central Calhoun is going to be, West Bend Mallard is going to be, I know they're kind of up and coming, and I know Southeast Valley is going to be a challenge as well. So I'm hoping we can meet them and fire on all cylinders.
Very good. All right. Well, thanks for the update. We appreciate it, and best of luck in the upcoming triangulars next week.
Well, thank you, Scott.
That is Emmitsburg volleyball coach Danielle Otten, and your second half coming up next here on Y100.
Gutters, gutters, gutters. This is Bill Berger, owner of Go Gutters. We specialize in installing 5 and 6 inch seamless gutters with oversized downspouts. With over 40 years experience and 4 trucks running every day, we can get you done quickly. We warranty all our work. We are local. We are the experts. We are Go Gutters.
We keep our minds in the gutters so you don't have to. Call Go Gutters at 803-609-2681.
POA in Emmitsburg is pleased to be a part of the community and proud to support the area athletes and students, enhancing the local economy with improved corn prices, providing value-added markets for farmers, committed to improving the local corn basis while providing an environmentally friendly fuel and premium Dakota Gold brand livestock feed for local, regional, and national markets. POA of Emmitsburg. Check it out at poet.com or call 852-8211. It is halftime for Week 3 of Iowa High School football. I'm Scott Nolte with your halftime report. For many teams tonight, it is the opening round of district play. And let's take a look at the high school schedule. Area teams in action: Spirit Lake at Algona on KUOO, South O'Brien at Hartley Melvin Sanborn on Q102, Emmitsburg hosting Hinton on Y100, also on our live video stream at exploreokoboji.com. Other matchups: Spencer at Lamar's, Esterville Lincoln Central at Okoboji, Sibley Ocheyedan at Western Christian, Sioux Central at West Sioux, Pocahontas area at Eagle Grove. 8-man football tonight: GTRA at River Valley, Harris Lake Park hosting Kingsley Pearson, West Bend Mallard at Newell-Fonda. Taking a look at standings from some of our area teams after the first 2 weeks. 8-man District 1, Newell-Fonda and Remsen St. Mary's both 2-0. Kingsley Pearson and West Bend Mallard at 1-1. GTRA 0-1, Harris Lake Park and River Valley 0-2. Class A, District in Westfield, Hartley Melvin Sanborn, Lawton Bronson, and MMCRU 1-1. Galen Catholic 0-1, South O'Brien 0-2. 1A District 1, Emmitsburg, Sibley Ocheyedan and Sioux Central 2-0, West Sioux 1-1, Hinton 0-1, Western Christian 0-2. In 2A District 2, Esterville Lincoln Central 2-0, Cherokee, Garner Hayfield Ventura, and Okoboji 1-1, Algona and Spirit Lake 0-2. And 3A District 1, Bishop Heelan, Boyden Hall Rock Valley, Sergeant Bluff Luton, and Spencer 1-1, Lamar's 0-1, Storm Lake 0-2. Now on to the latest Radio Iowa High School football poll, which was released on Monday. In 8-player, Don Bosco number 1, Remsen St. Mary's 2, Audubon 3, Newell-Fonda 6. Class A, Grundy Center number 1, West Hancock number 8. In 1A, OABCIG number 1, South Central Calhoun 2, Emmitsburg 5. 2A, PC on Monroe, number 1, West Lyon 3, Sioux Center 6, Central Lyon George Little Rock 7, Unity Christian 8, 3A, Dallas Center Grimes, number 1, Sergeant Bluff Luton 10, and in 4A football, the number 1 team, Dowling Catholic. High school schedule for tomorrow, Saturday, September 12th. Volleyball, the Spear Lake Tournament, hosting Okoboji, Esterville Lincoln Central, and West Bend Mallard, among other teams. Spencer team having their volleyball tournament as well tomorrow. Cross country, the Ridgeview Cross Country meet at the Holstein Country Club involves Okoboji, Emmitsburg, Sioux Central, and Pocahontas area, some of the area teams. And in girls swimming, Spencer will be at the Sioux City West Invitational. College football for Saturday in the GPAC, the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Dordt at Midland, Dakota Wesleyan at Hastings, Concordia at Doane, and a big matchup at 7 o'clock tomorrow night, number 6 Northwestern at number 1 Morningside. A lot of the other area conferences have decided to move their fall sports to the spring. In Division I college football tomorrow, in the Big 12, number 23 ranked Iowa State will host Louisiana. Kickoff at 11 a.m. Also in the Big 12, West Virginia home to Eastern Kentucky. Kansas State will take on Arkansas State. Oklahoma hosting Missouri State. Texas home to UTEP. Texas Tech will host Houston Baptist. And Kansas home to Coastal Carolina. And the NFL got started last night with the Kansas City Chiefs defeating the Houston Texans 34-20. The rest of the NFL for Week 1, Sunday or Monday. And a reminder that you can listen to Minnesota Vikings football all season long on Extreme Country 105.7 FM. That is your halftime report for Week 3. Back to your second half right after this.
K&W Electric has been building relationships as your full-service electrical contractor since 1981. They have the expertise and equipment to get the job done right, and done right the first time. They define high-quality installations through their work in commercial, industrial, highway, communications, and agricultural projects. Let them be your full-service electrical contractor by contacting them at 712-852-9077 in Emmitsburg or at 319-277-0415 in Cedar Falls. K&W Electric, located in Iowa and working in Iowa.
Aluma trailers are lightweight, strong, rust-free, and offer years of worry-free use. Plus, Aluma offers a 5-year warranty on all products, guaranteed. Utilities, snowmobile, ATV, car haulers, and more, you are guaranteed to get the trailer you need for every occasion. Now's the time to put your skills to work. Aluma Manufacturing is looking for quality individuals for a range of employment opportunities in Emmitsburg and Bancroft. Stop in person or email your inquiry to alumaklm.com. Aluma Trailers in Emmitsburg and Bancroft for all your recreational needs.
And we welcome you back to Dwayne Twait Field in Emmitsburg as we are wrapping up our halftime show. Brought to you by Okoboji Motor Company Service Department and Collision Center. Had a chance to talk to Danielle Otten and give you some halftime schedules for Week 3. And now we're getting ready for our second half where Emmitsburg leads 14-0. And Emmitsburg, 202 yards of total offense unofficially in the first half compared to Hinton's 38. That is wow, that number is just quite the difference right there.
Well, they'll get the chance to grow that. Hinton will receive now starting the second half. Emmitsburg will kick off. And
all right.
We'll see how the game plan changes from the halftime locker room talk, because I'll tell you what, after the Algona Emmitsburg halftime last year, the Ehoks came out firing.
Oh,
so
that was something else, wasn't it, last week? Here comes the kick, and Hinton is going to let this one just go into the end zone for a touchback. So first down and 10 for Hinton. Senior night tonight. I know they talked about the senior cross-country members, cheerleaders, and different people at halftime. I'm going to mark off some of these seniors here while I
did. I think they did marching band too.
Marching band, yeah.
Yep.
I know a lot of seniors and juniors, and we talked about that coming into this season. And now Hinton will have an opportunity to get right back in this ball game here. Just a 14-0 contest with the Ehoks leading. Hinton starts the second half, and on the shotgun, snap is bobbled a little bit by Anderson, but he picks it up. He's still on his feet, and he's running route wild to the 37-yard line. Boy, that worked better than what it should.
Yeah, busted play, throws off all the defensive timing.
Wow, gain of, I had 17.
Almost doubled up their offense there from the first half on the one play.
Right. So a big run there for Anderson. Get some of these seniors marked off so we can talk about them. All right, I think I got it now. And Anderson from the shotgun, first down and 10 from the 37. Low snap again. We might see that here. And because Emmitsburg defense not falling for it this time, they are all over Anderson. And a big stop up front, big number 76 out there, Kyle Kogel.
Is Anderson a little slow one to get up there? 4?
A little bit, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's going to run off.
Oh, yeah, quarterback Derek Anderson coming up.
No, he's just going to get a play.
Okay. So that is a loss of 4 after a gain of 17, both times low snaps to Derek Anderson. And his 6'6" frame, he's got to go down quite a ways to get that. This time they're going to start from under center. Not very often they've done that. Handoff, and Hofling is bottled up. All right, let's talk about those Emmitsburg seniors. You might have to help me with a name here if you know, Ryan.
All right.
This number, where did he go? Well, let's get Kay Jacobson, Lex Castle, Ben Dunlap, Cole Shirk. Is it Gage Hyinga?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that's right.
So it just spelled a little bit different. Cole Keller, Grant Kibbe, Colby Weir, Jordan Anderson, Wesley Plants, Landon Purdue, Joe Chapman, Aaron Olson, and Kyle Kogel. So that's a talented group of seniors right there.
14 times, Scott.
Wow. And now back to pass. Anderson lofts one
They'll
up.
air it out.
And intercepted by Castle as it gets hung up in the air. Castle down the sideline. He's got burners, and he is still on his feet. Castle, interception, and takes it into Hinton territory.
Well, I did notice that on their first game that they played 2 picks.
Okay.
He does air it out once in a while, and that one didn't come out as nice as his other passes, so maybe a tip on that one, but
could have.
Wobbler there.
So
easy pick for Castle.
Nice job there. And Emmitsburg will take over at the 14-yard line.
Of course, then Castle gets it and turns on his jets.
Well, of course. And we know he's got those. Hand off to Colby Weir. Nice dive over the left side. Maybe a couple for Colby.
Just a couple.
Man, you read some of those seniors and talking about some talented, skilled players, some talented linemen. There's a lot of big names on the senior class.
Well, your Hinton interview, Coach talked about all those kids, being freshmen on the sidelines, all moving through the years and picking up their game.
Yep. Handoff right side. Emmitsburg moving that pile forward. And I think he was referring to either the 2016 playoff game or 2017 when some of these kids were freshmen and sophomore. Must have been 2017 when they were freshmen. And how some of these were playing back then. And here they are seniors. And even that coach back then, who wasn't the head coach, thought, hey, this could be a talented group. And here we are. So 3rd down and 3 after that run by the Ehawks. They are at the Hinton 7. Dunlap will hand it off. And Colby Weir kind of shuffling and dicing those feet. Gets close to the sticks.
I think he'll have it.
They can get a first down, but Colby's going to
get it.
No, he's going to get 2.
Huh.
So now you're looking at 4th down and 1. 8:10 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Emmitsburg up 14-0.
Boy, they're just bottling up that run up the center.
So Hinton started off the second half with the football. They had a couple of low snaps, a couple of decent runs, and then Anderson kind of wobbles one where it was picked off by Lex Castle. And that's how Emmitsburg got the football here. And now they're faced with a 4th down and 1. Handoff, and Emmitsburg's in there for touchdown to start the second half. That is going to be Grant Kibbe.
And that'll be his first score of the year.
Grant Kibbe, yes, he gets in the books here with 7:43 left to go in the 3rd quarter.
That's a great run on senior night.
Yes. So now you're looking for an extra point here from Jacobson. Missed that 37-yard field goal attempt. Now we got a little confusion here on the extra point and timeout called by Emmitsburg. So I'm not sure what Ben was looking over at Mike and the coaching staff, and the play just wasn't coming in right. And so Emmitsburg takes a timeout looking for that extra point opportunity. You know, we didn't get to any second-grade letters. We're just going to keep it here at the field at halftime show. So let's get to a couple second-grade letters now. Ashlyn Stokes says, I want you guys to win. You guys are strong, and you can do it. Win the game tonight. Go Ehawks. Sophia says, don't give up, Ehawks. Give it your all and run down the field like a gazelle. Run your fancy plays. You can do it. So we thank those second graders providing those letters week in and week out, and something that we have read on the air during Ehawk football games for a while, ever since you and I have been broadcasting together. So I know those second graders put in a lot of work. We used to get pictures.
Yep.
I have a couple of pictures hung up in my office, actually.
Could use some maybe some artwork next week.
Yeah,
Mrs. Shaney, I know she's listening. She could probably set us up with some artwork.
Let's get some artwork for our road trip to Sioux Rapids, Sioux Central, and see what those second graders can do besides the letters. I know some of them are very talented. Now we got a penalty flag after the timeout on the extra. This extra point is goofy.
It's going to be on the Blackhawks.
It is. So it's declined.
Take the points, right?
But now they got to re-kick it? Okay. Well, we'll try it again, I believe, here. So 7:43 left to go. Still waiting for that extra point opportunity. Jacobson on for the extra point. It's on the way. This time it is good. And Emmitsburg is going to lead by a score of 21-0. And now we will take a timeout. We'll be back with the ensuing kickoff in 30 seconds on Y100.
Point Sales in Emmitsburg is here to service all of your computer needs. If your computer is running a little slow, your antivirus has expired, or you need an upgrade, contact /Point Sales in Emmitsburg, the local team to call when it comes to all of your computer, server, and IT needs. Servicing business networks, new desktops, laptops, and printers, and full system computer repairs. /Point Sales provides reliable solutions. /Point Sales in Emmitsburg. Stop in or call 712-852-8100.
After the timeout, Emmitsburg will kick it away, leading 21-0. We got confirmation that we're going to have pictures, huh?
Yep.
Okay. I love that. I love seeing those pictures. I do appreciate her typing those out. She doesn't have to.
No.
I can remember many years where I struggled, and I'm glad that you were there to help me read some of those letters.
You struggled. I was old hat at the.
Yeah, you had it. You had it covered. I struggled with those. Jacobson with the kickoff. Hinton trying for a little razzle-dazzle here on the special teams kickoff. Fake reverse, and then a little slip action happens. And right down there is Cade Hofling. Now we're going to start seeing some of these field conditions come into play here, as the rain has been falling all day, and now we're here into the third quarter. And we've already seen a couple of low snaps by Hinton, and now a slip.
Yep. Well, the field is in excellent condition right now. I mean,
right.
It's not like we've gotten so much rain, more rain we needed, but it's had rain for 2 days straight now.
Yeah.
Practically.
Didn't rain all summer, and then it rains this whole week.
Yep.
7:39 to go in the third quarter. Emmitsburg up 21-0. Anderson still the quarterback for Hinton. He's going to hand it off, and Emmitsburg is just right on it there. Cole Shirk is up there.
Stokes in on the tackle.
Yeah, Tyler Stokes. That's a name we haven't called too much this year. Tyler Stokes, a junior. Good to see him in there on that stop. Gain of just a yard, and you're looking at third down and about 9. Second down 9. 7:10 left to go third quarter. Emmitsburg up 21-0. Anderson has worked from the shotgun most of the night for the Hinton offense. Takes the snap, back to pass, looking, fires a rifle excellent pass, and he's finally brought down by Cade Shirk, but not before a first down catch. A nice pass, I believe that was to Carlson, Gavin Carlson.
A little something that works there. They flare out to the far side and throw a little backfield pass, and then he runs yards after the catch with his legs. That's working.
6:40 left to go, third quarter. 21-0 Emmitsburg. Anderson will send a man in motion. He hands it to that man in motion as he tries to get the sideline.
The ball's out.
There was a fumble.
Emmitsburg has it.
Ehawks say they have it. Hofling coughed it up, and Emmitsburg recovers. So a interception and a fumble on Hinton here this second half. That's 2 turnovers.
I don't know what's going on over there on the far side. They got an injured Blackhawk over there.
Okay.
Now, whoever was going around the corner there, Ehawk player lit him up to free that ball up. I wonder if that's your running back there.
Well, they got him covered up pretty good there as they kind of the Hinton team is kind of circled it around, and that was Hofling who got number 20.
Yep. He took a shot.
He did. Yeah, you're right. Looks like he's okay. He'll have to come out for at least this one play, or no? Is he back out there?
Yes, unless they called a timeout.
Okay. So Emmitsburg with the fumble recovery will take over in excellent field position at the Hinton 34. 6:23 left to go in the third quarter, and Emmitsburg is up 21-0, looking to add on another one here. So Dunlap will hand it off, and I think Lane Otten is into the contest.
He'll get a few.
He will. So that is the first carry for Otten.
Give him one.
Give him one, okay. So we've seen Cole Shirk score a couple of touchdowns. Grant Kibbe got in on a score. Now Lane Otten in on a carry. 2nd down and 9. Senior night here in Emmitsburg.
As you'd expect, Ehawks come out in the second half with a little more intensity than when they left the end of the first half.
Yep. Dunlap will hand it off, kind of a counter, and a big running room, big hole on that left side. And Grant Kibbe with a burst of speed down the sideline. Excellent run on the counter there by Grant Kibbe.
Boy.
Whew.
5-yard line.
That's an excellent run there. Is it down? Down at the 9.
8, 9,
nope.
Okay.
Okay, so started at the 33 there. Nice 24-yard run by Grant Kibbe.
Oh, give it to him again.
First down and goal from the 9 for the Ehawks. 5:20 to go, third quarter. Dunlap will hand it off. No, back to pass. And getting pressure, and he is going to be sacked. My goodness. That is a big sack, and now we got a penalty flag that came in. The original sack comes from Garrett Lindley, and I think we might have some.
This is going to be unsportsmanlike again.
I think it's on Emmitsburg.
Yep.
I don't think they were too happy about Lindley celebrating that sack. He didn't celebrate excessively. He just celebrated that he got the sack, and I think Emmitsburg got a little offended by that, and unsportsmanlike is going to back up Emmitsburg even more. So,
Well, you got to keep your cool in there.
Yeah, you do. Lindley on the sack. That brings Dunlap back, and then Emmitsburg with a second unsportsmanlike of the game. Cost them 15 more. So this is going to back them all the way up, I think, to the 32-yard line.
Well, it's 2nd and goal to go.
Oh, it is from the goal. Yeah,
the 32,
you're right.
They have to score.
Oh, boy. 2nd down and goal from the 32. Boy, you don't see that very often. And a handoff up the middle.
Kibbe again.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot it was first. I forgot it was to goal to go. Yeah.
Well, you don't usually have 2nd goal to go from the 32-yard line.
No, it's 3rd down and goal from the 27. Oh boy, gain of 5 there for Kibbe. 4:20 left to go, third quarter. Emmitsburg up 21-0. Third down and goal from the 27. Dunlap back to pass. Getting pressure, steps up in the pocket, fires into the end zone. One-on-one ball, and this one is incomplete in the back of the end zone. That was intended for Kibbe, but a little bit overthrown, and fourth down. Fourth down and goal from the 27.
Well, they're not going to punt.
Just give it a shot, I guess, huh?
Yep, you got to score.
Yeah, you got to score.
So this is like your prevent defense. Everybody down to the goal line.
Right.
And keep them out.
Castle and Colby Weir will bring in the play. Fourth down and goal from the 27. Emmitsburg up 21-0. Dunlap from the shotgun, low snap. He picks it up, getting pressure, and he is going to be brought down. Another sack by the Hinton defense. And Benabos will bring him down on a sack that time. Well, Hinton played pretty good on that stand.
When you have to get a receiver into the end zone, you have to block for your quarterback long enough for that to happen, and that did not happen.
All right, so 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Hinton takes over. They had a couple of big sacks. Then they had an Emmitsburg unsportsmanlike. They take over at the 32-yard line, first down and 10. E-Hawks scored on their first two drives of the first half and led 14-0. Then kind of stalemate. And then Emmitsburg scored one here in the third quarter. They lead 21-0 at this point. Anderson from the shotgun. He's going to hand it off. And there's just really nothing there for Hinton offensively tonight. Seth Freeman, he got in on a stop.
That unsportsmanlike really, that was the drive buster on that.
It was.
They were clear down to the 5.
Right, you're right. So that is a loss here of 3, and Hinton just offensively, they cannot get anything going. They have an interception, they have a fumble. They are held way under 100 yards of total offense so far. And now second down and 13 for the Hinton offense at their own 29-yard line. Anderson from the shotgun. He's going to take the snap. Back to pass. Looking left, now fires right. And well in front of his intended receiver. And you had Dunlap out there, among others. Incomplete, third down.
Now he really overshoots his receivers on those deep patterns every time. He's got such an arm.
He does have an arm. Third down and 13 now for Hinton.
We've seen just perfect spiral passes, but he's overthrowing them by at least 5 yards.
3:20 left to go in the third quarter. E-Hawks lead 21-0. District opener tonight. Emmitsburg 2-0, trying to start off the district with a win. Anderson back to pass. Fires a rifle, almost intercepted. Oh, boy. Cade Shirk almost got the INT.
Hit him right in the numbers. Comes so hard, too.
It did.
He wasn't expecting it.
Wow. Incomplete, fourth down.
I think he just put his hands up for self-defense.
Yeah. All right, so we will see Caden Sussex on to punt for Hinton. He's had a couple of really good punts tonight. Then he had one that went off the side of his foot and only went about 20 yards. So let's see what he does here. Fourth punt for Sussex. It's blocked. It's blocked by Emmitsburg. And the E-Hawks with a special teams block on the punt. And Grant Kibbe falls on it. And the E-Hawks have the football.
Wow. What a turn of events.
Holy cow. So a block punt for the E-Hawks. First down and 10, and they start inside the Hinton red zone at the 18-yard line. 21-0 Emmitsburg trying to tack on another one here in the third quarter. And Dunlap with the counter to Kibbe. Kibbe bouncing off a couple of tacklers. He takes it for 9. He's ran tough tonight, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's finding the holes tonight.
He is. So second down coming up. 2:50 left to go, third quarter, 21-0 Emmitsburg.
Kibbe comes in a lot as a blocking back, so
Right.
I'm glad to see him getting carries tonight. He's taking full advantage of that.
Keegan Joyce will come in. 2nd down and 5. And Dunlap follows his line, goes under center, hands it off left side. Cole Shirk in on the carry. He's going to get enough for a 1st down, move those sticks. Or at least he's close. Well, officially, they're going to mark him short. Just a little bit short. So we're going to give him 4. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 1. And Castle's going to come in, and we have a whistle. And timeout here by the officials. And let's see what they do after they sort this out here.
What do we got out there?
I'm not sure.
Ball spotting problem or?
We're just under 2 minutes.
Official timeout, we got that.
Okay, officials timeout, so nobody called a timeout. Oh, they're going to measure. Okay. So that's what's happening here is they are going to officially measure this one here. Stretch out the sticks, and actually, they say 1st down.
Huh.
Okay.
I wonder if Dunlap called for that from the sidelines or why.
Could have.
They're about ready to start the play, and then all of a sudden they
had
a second thought about it.
You know, while you're saying something about Dunlap, it's worth repeating, but we do want to say congratulations to him once again on win number 100 last week.
Yeah.
What a way to win 100.
Yeah, that's for sure.
In that Algona game.
You'll never forget that.
Wow, unbelievable. Hand off here on 1st down and goal from the 8. So Dunlap and the staff looking for win 101 tonight. Minute 30 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Emmitsburg up 21-0. No gain on 1st down and goal. So 2nd down and goal from the 8. And Castle will come in. I think we have more 2nd grade letters to get to in the 4th quarter, right?
We do.
A couple more?
Yep.
So we'll get to those.
Got about 10 of them.
Okay, we'll get to those. Dunlap will take the snap, and he'll hand it off. Colby Weir, left side, good running room. Takes it to the goal line area. And maybe a gain of 5 here for Colby. It's going to bring up 3rd down and goal, and now we're under a minute. So it is a gain of 5.
Let's see. With under a minute here now, they'll put it on the 2-yard line.
Yep, 3rd down and goal from the 2. 45 seconds left to go 3rd quarter. Emmitsburg up 21-0, looking to put on another one. And taking their time, getting the play in, and then getting out of the huddle, up to the football, taking off as much time as possible. Handing it off, Colby Weir, left side, 2-yard score, touchdown Emmitsburg. Comes with 26 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. And Emmitsburg is up 27-0. So you've got Cole Shirk, Colby Weir, and Kibbe all scoring at least 1 touchdown. And that is moving the ball around. Looking for that extra point here to try to make it 28-0. Cade Jacobson, low snap, Dunlap gets it out, and then Jacobson tries to get it off, but that low snap really hurt, and that allowed some extra time for Hinton to get in there, and the kick is no good. So the score is 27-0, Emmitsburg over Hinton. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Y100.
More than healthcare, it's life care. More than healthcare, it's life care. Palo Alto County Health System. For comfort and care, we're well known. Patient focused, close to home. More than healthcare, it's life care. Palo Alto County Health System.
More than healthcare, it's life care.
27 seconds left to go before the end of this 3rd quarter. Emmitsburg up 27-0 in their district opener against Hinton. Trying to go 3-0 on the season. Hinton is 0-1. This is their second game. They did not play last week against Galen Catholic. This is also their district opener as well. And the first road game for Emmitsburg coming next week. They've been blessed to have 3 home games in a row. Jacobson will kick it away and gets a good leg into it. Going to back up Hinton a little bit. And Hinton has had decent returns. They get another decent return here on special teams. Get it to about the 30 or so, 28, first down and 10. Let's get to another second grade letter here as we have some more to get to.
I'm not on the ball here.
No, that's okay. I kind of threw it at you here. Bristol, good game on Friday. Concentrate Ehawks, be good teammates, play hard and have fun. Good luck. And Avery, Ehawks, you're on fire. Good luck tonight. Have fun and win. You can do it. Have good punts and keep the drive alive. First down and 10 for Hinton at their own 30 with 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Ehawks up 27-0. High snap by Anderson. He hauls it in, but Emmitsburg is going to swallow him up. And the defense all over that high snap, and Anderson tried to get what he could. Wirtz is there. You got all sorts of – Freeman was around there.
Boy, he's lucky to get that if he wasn't as tall as he is.
Yeah. Tyler Stokes was there as well. And that's a loss of about 5, and that is going to be the end of the third quarter. Emmitsburg is up 27-0 on Hinton. Fourth quarter will be coming up in 1 minute on Y100.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
POA in Emmitsburg is pleased to be a part of the community and proud to support the area athletes and students, enhancing the local economy with improved corn prices, providing value-added markets for farmers, committed to improving the local corn basis while providing an environmentally friendly fuel and premium Dakota Gold brand livestock feed for local, regional, and national markets. POA of Emmitsburg. Check it out at poet.com or call 852-8211.
3 quarters in the books. Emmitsburg up 27-0 on Hinton. 12 minutes put on the clock for quarter number 4. I'm Scott Nolte with Ryan Birkeland. Got Brian back at the studios. Got Tim Soper here from ExplorerKabochi.com with our live video stream and all of our great sports sponsors. Glad to have you along here for week 3. Hinton, second down and 14 at the 26-yard line. Going to hand it off on the man coming in motion. And turning that corner, the ball comes loose but out of bounds. The carry by Joe Conley. And the offense right in front of us here, Ryan, which is nice to see.
I was just going to say, I think we played 90% of the game on the north end of the field. We've been peering to see down there the whole game. Now it's finally in front of us.
Yes.
This field's probably in good shape.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, most of it's been on that north side of the 50. Yeah, you're right.
And you can actually see that the field is all tore up down on that end.
Right. So Conley gets a decent size run there to make it third down and 8. A little bit manageable here for Hinton. And Anderson back to pass. Throws a little slant. It is caught, then it's coughed up. Now, did he have possession? No, he did not.
I'll say he didn't.
Yeah, I was a little leery of that. I don't think the receiver actually hauled it in and made a move. It kind of hit him and then popped right out, so incomplete. If they say he caught it, then Emmitsburg would have had a good field position once again. I think that's the right call, though.
I do, too. It's going to be like a fourth down and 8 now, and they'll get into their punting position.
Well,
maybe. Wind at his back. He can boot this thing.
So Sussex has had 2 great punts. Then he had one off the side of his foot that went maybe 20, 25 yards. And then his last one got blocked. So He's had kind of the good, the bad, and the ugly. And now we got a penalty flag that comes in. I think we're going to have a delay of game here. Hinton not aware of the clock. They did not call timeout. And delay of game, 5-yard penalty. Boy, that's costly. 27-0 in favor of the E-Hawks in their district opener over Hinton right now with 11:27 left to go in the ball game. After 3 quarters, Hartley Melvin Sanborn leading South O'Brien 12-0. That game on Q102. Good rivalry there. 4th down and 13 for Hinton. Here comes a punt, low snap. Low snap. Sussex gets it away, though. Near block came in there from Kibbe, and it's going to be fielded by Castle. He turns on the Jets, and now a penalty flag comes in. And another penalty flag comes in.
3 flags.
Oh, boy. Lots of yellow out there. So Kibbe almost got the block again after the low snap, but Sussex got it away. And then on the return, plenty of laundry on the field. And now the scoreboard goes off. And now back on. Okay. Things are getting weird here in the 4th quarter.
All sorts of, these are always holding, block in the back.
Yeah.
Type. Yeah.
We got a couple of block in the backs.
That's declined.
That one's declined.
Holding, Emmitsburg.
Emmitsburg, okay. And that one is going to be accepted. So multiple penalties on the Emmitsburg special teams.
So they'll take the one with this flag here because it was the farthest back.
And spot foul.
They're all spot fouls.
Yep.
So
that will back it up here. And the Emmitsburg offense, I believe they still have their first team in there. We're going to start seeing some other players.
Well, I see Hinton's got number 18 in the backfield here. He's white yet.
Oh, we got
white jersey.
We got some starting to trickle in there.
Got number 30.
That's Cole Keller who came into the contest. All right, so we're starting to see some new players in there. And we do have a new quarterback. It's Keegan Joyce. So you got Dunlap, who played the first 3 quarters. I think that's smart, 27-0. Keegan Joyce, the new quarterback.
You can tell who comes in. They have clean jerseys.
Yeah, you aren't joking.
The Hinton jerseys are all white with black numbers. And there's one player in there. He looks like he just crawled out of a laundry basket or something. He's clean for a minute.
Yeah. You got that bleached jersey on. Kay Jacobson will come in. The washer and dryer going to be working overtime here this weekend on these jerseys. And now they're going to hand it off left side. A lot of slipping and sliding out there. And Lane Otten gets little to no gain. Hopefully on the stop for Hinton. Emmitsburg leading 27-0 with 10:15 left to go in the 4th quarter. And once again, we do want to thank whoever put up this this tent here.
Yes.
It has provided really good shelter for us, whether it be the superintendent or Mike Dunlap or whoever was involved. We do appreciate all their efforts in providing that for us tonight. Can't thank them enough because otherwise our equipment would be soaked. Otten
there he goes.
With the carry. He cuts it upfield, 30, 25, 20, lot of green in front of him.
Wow.
Lane Otten, touchdown Emmitsburg.
Wow. Look at the speed on that kid.
Holy cow. That is a 54-yard run for Lane Otten.
He's like 5'10", 150, and he bursts it out of there.
Unbelievable run there for Lane. Where's his dad at?
Well, he's standing up in the bleachers.
Is
there.
he?
Yeah. Taking stats.
Okay.
Got some stats for your kid there, Dad.
Yeah, I miss being around those guys, the stat guys in the press box.
You got to watch Kyle. That might have turned into an 80-yard run all of a sudden.
Yeah.
See what he puts into that.
I'm going to see the stats when they email it to me tonight. Jacobson on for the extra point. It's up and it's good. So the extra point makes it 34-0, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
KW Electric has been building relationships as your full-service electrical contractor since 1981. They have the expertise and equipment to get the job done right, and done right the first time. They define high-quality installations through their work in commercial, industrial, highway, communications, and agricultural projects. Let them be your full-service electrical contractor by contacting them at 712-852-9077 in Emmitsburg or at 319-277-0415 in Cedar Falls. K&W Electric, located in Iowa and working in Iowa.
Welcome back to Dwayne Twait Field, where the score is now 34-0 in favor of the Emmitsburg Ehawks. And how about that run once again by Otten? Wow.
That was I didn't know he was that fast.
Yeah.
You saw it there.
We're going to have to talk to Dad about that.
Well, I heard Dad was pretty good in his day.
Okay, I believe it.
Somebody was telling me the other day he was an amazing football player, him and his brother.
I believe
Kyle,
it.
I don't know Kyle's brother's name. I can't remember.
Okay. And I talked to his, obviously athleticism runs in the family because I talked to his wife, the volleyball coach. And so, yeah, that was my halftime interview. And Emmitsburg volleyball, by the way, they have 2 triangulars next week, Tuesday and Thursday. So they are going to be playing a lot of volleyball next week.
Well, it's unfortunate. You know, they started out with a good win, and then they had to back-to-back with like Cherokee and Little Fonda.
Yeah, a couple of really good teams.
Yeah, tough.
But you know what? They hung in there in a few games, so definitely competing with them. And now Hinton on the return. Conley is going to take it to the 25-yard line. Kay Jacobson on the special teams tackle. And we will do our best to get as many names called here as we are seeing a ton of substitutions.
Yeah, we'll be watching.
Looks like one of the seniors, Gage Hyinga, is out there. So that's good to see.
Number 5.
Okay. 5. We got Quentin Ort. We saw him, I believe, last week, didn't we?
Yes, we've seen him play linebacker.
Wesley Plants is out there. First down and 10 here for Hinton. Anderson from the shotgun at the 25-yard line. And he's going to hand it off and bouncing outside, trying to get that outside edge. Cade Shirk will get the stop, and that is on Hofling. 34-0 Emmitsburg. It's been all Ehawks. Second down and 11, a loss of a yard. 9 minutes left to go in the ball game. And Anderson from the shotgun. We're starting to see some more rain come down. And Hofling's going to get the carry on the man in motion.
Yeah, that ball is getting tough to hang on
to,
it is. Folks. And it just kicked in another gear on the rain out here.
Yeah, it did.
I looked at the radar a little bit ago, and I thought we were mostly clear of it until about 10:30. But
you know, this rain is kind of like an annoying, nagging rain. Like it's just light, and then it'll come a little bit heavier, and then it's light, and just kind of stays around. We have a score from Algona. After 3, Spirit Lake leading Algona 28-10.
Oh, boy.
So Spirit Lake kind of putting it on the Bulldogs a little bit on their home field. Spirit Lake starting the season 0-2, as is Algona, so someone's winning their first game. Anderson setting up the screen. It worked well in the first half, and it does not work as well here in the second half. Good tackle there by Emmitsburg. They're all over that one, gain of about 3.
Boy, probably coming back.
Oh, we got penalty flag?
I think we've got a little holding in the backfield there. On
either that or maybe the lineman got downfield too soon.
Yeah, that could be too on a screen like
that.
That's a timing thing.
Yep, it is holding. Okay. Good call, Ryan.
Decline. 4th down.
Ben Saxton is out there. I see Matt Wirtz is, boy, he's got a dirty jersey, doesn't he? He's been playing. He's been in the mud tonight.
63 will roll out there.
Okay, that's Cade Brown. So that's going to bring up 4th down here for Hinton with 7:50 left to go in the ball game. 34-0 in favor of the E-Hawks. 4th down and 6 for the Blackhawks. You got Nick Lowe out there. Looks like they're going to punt here. Sussex to punt once again.
Short snap. Nope.
Here comes the kick. Gets off a decent one. Otten is back to receive. Goes right through him. Otten,
he got it.
He fell on it. Okay. Wow. So it kind of went right through him. He touched a little bit. He realized, I got to go back and get that. And he got on it. Good choice.
Barely, because he had a defender coming.
Would the concession stand bring some pizza this way?
A little pizza for us.
Thanks to everybody that worked down in the concession stand area. Appreciate that. All right. What do we got? More second grade letters to get to, too?
A couple.
Okay. Sammy, a.k.a. Sam Rex. I hope you beat the Hawks. I'm your biggest fan. Defeat the Hawks. Use your Polar Peak monster powers and win. Man, I want to learn more about that. Okay.
I'm unfamiliar with that.
I like it, though. 1st down and 10. I'll get to another letter here after this play. Seeing a lot of new names in there. Victoria, go E-Hawks. Give it your all. Your hard work is paying off. Fire the ball down the middle. Colton says, I hope you win. Beat the Hinton Blackhawks. If you win, I will be really happy. I love football a lot. Yes, I do too, Colton. 7 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter. Emmitsburg leading 34-0. And, yes, a lot of those plays, Ryan, have been in that north side of the 50.
Yep, now we're back at that game again.
We are, yeah. 34-0 E-Hawks. And we got a keeper.
Otten.
No, that's Otten. Couple of stiff arms. And Lane Otten is running fantastic here. Takes it to about the 36-yard line, gain of about 12. Good run.
I'm starting to have a letter malfunction here because they're getting a little soggy.
Little soggy. Okay. We got a couple more to get to here with 6:20 left to go in the ball game. 34-0 Emmitsburg. Adeline says, go E-Hawks, have fun, don't give up, give it your all, and don't hold back. Harley Reese says, have fun E-Hawks, you can do it. Score more than the Blackhawks and help each other out. Good luck. And I've got one more to get to. And we got a penalty flag that comes in on this 3rd down run here, 3rd down and 1. Okay, so this is a volleyball letter. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Have fun at your game, volleyball girls. Get a good night's sleep. It is hard work, and you do a good job. I want to play volleyball when I am older. Good luck. From Charlie. Good to see some volleyball letters in there. And football, and so we appreciate all those letters. Once again, Shaney and Jackson classes do a fantastic job for us on those second grade letters each and every Friday night. I love reading those letters and seeing the creativity from those youngsters. They're going to hand it off right side here for Emmitsburg, seeing a lot of, looks like Ort got in on the carry that time. And that will bring up a 4th down. And it looks like a punt situation here for the E-Hawks with 5:25 left to go.
Okay, so they'll bring out, let's see, everybody's a starter except the punter. Joyce will punt instead of Dunlap. Oh, he gets a good one.
Does get off a pretty good punt here. And that one is going to drop around the 40. And that's where Hinton will take over 1st down and 10. So Hinton is going to take over with 5:06 left to go. And Emmitsburg is well on their way to a 3-0 mark and 1-0 in district play with a couple of road games now coming up for the E-Hawks, their first of the season.
See, we got 2 in a row?
2 in a row.
We'll go to Sioux Central?
Sioux Central, Sioux Rapids, yep, and then we go to Sibley.
Okay.
So.
And then we're back home for the rest of the
regular season, yeah. And then a couple of really good, tough home games with West Sioux and Western Christian.
Right.
So. All right, so Hinton will take over 1st down and 10, 5:06 left to go. And Anderson will keep it.
Oh.
And
there's a crackback block there.
Holy buckets.
That's illegal. That was on 26. Who is that?
26 took a major shot, and that's Gage Hyinga, one of the seniors.
Yep, that's a crackback block, and you cannot do that.
I think this one, I think you're right.
It's going to be a 15-yarder. You can't blindside block somebody.
Boy, Hyinga took a huge shot. The officials talking it over here. And this one is, this one's coming back here. Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head there, Ryan.
It's a crackback block.
Coming back to the 28-yard line. Wow. Boy, Hyinga came up a little bit slow, too. Is he all right? Is he still out there?
No, he had to come off.
Okay.
That's why you can't do that.
Ooh.
That
was scary.
Yep.
He took a shot. Yeah, there he is, 26.
He's
okay.
all right.
He's all right.
Just got to catch your breath a little bit on those.
So that is going to back him all the way up to the 28-yard line. First down. But now you're looking at about a first down and 25 here for Hinton. And now timeout for the Blackhawks with 4:32 left to go in the ball game. And 34-0 in favor of Emmitsburg. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with more football. Let's do a minute here on Y100.
Take your bank with you on your phone or tablet with the Iowa Trust and Savings Bank mobile banking options. As long as you are enrolled in online banking, you can start today. A simple login lets you view balances and account transactions, transfer money, or schedule payments through Bill Pay. Iowa Trust and Savings Bank of Emmitsburg. Member FDIC.
No one size fits all when it comes to planning your future. The Financial Center understands that your financial goals are unique and your needs are going to change at varying stages of your life. The Financial Center can help you tailor a financial plan that meets your unique needs. Call Dean Lawlier at the Financial Center today at 712-852-3443 and schedule your free initial consultation. The Financial Center, helping you plan for tomorrow today. Securities offered through Securities America Inc., a registered broker-dealer member FINRA SIPC. Advisory services offered through Securities America Advisors Inc. The Financial Center and Securities America are separate entities.
For that nice placement of ads there, Brian, back at the studios.
Fumble
on the snap. Anderson bobbles it, and I believe Hinton falls on it. Whoever it was in the concession stand brought over about 5 or 6 slices of pizza from the Pizza Ranch over here, so we appreciate that, and we've been kind of enjoying that. So. Good stuff.
If you bring me free pizza, you get at least one plug on the radio. Free commercial.
Yeah, we'll plug you for sure. Pizza Ranch, the sponsor of our touchdowns for buffets at the Emmitsburg Pizza Ranch. Tonight's winner was senior Ben Dunlap. He registered at the Emmitsburg Pizza Ranch, and since Emmitsburg scored at least one touchdown tonight, that means someone wins a free buffet, and that person was Ben Dunlap, and just happened to draw his name out of the box there. You can go register your name at the box at Emmitsburg Pizza Ranch.
With that penalty, that set him way back. So it's like 3rd down and 22.
3rd down, 22 at the 28-yard line. E-Hawks up 34-0 on their way to a 3-0 mark. And Anderson, toss play. Fresh jersey out there for Hinton. That was Danny Blackwell. Maybe a yard, and 4th down coming up. 3rd down, or I should say 3 minutes left to go in this one.
34-0.
34-0, yeah. 1-0 in the district is where the E-Hawks will stand after tonight. It's always good to start that district season with a win. And then a road game next week against Sioux Central, the first of the season. Low snap, trying to get the punt off. Low was there, almost got the block. Coming back, Otten scoops it up.
He's got speed.
He's looking for a return. Coming on the sideline here, and a big hit by Otten. Sideline as well as he puts his head down and gets extra yardage. Man, I love the toughness from Lane Otten. Holy cow.
Big hitter. Only 150 pounds wet out there, but
I'm sure he's wet too.
He's probably 158 right now.
Boy, he had a big run, and now with the return, had a big stick. Put his shoulder down and plowed over a defender. First down and 10 at the 40 for Emmitsburg.
Joyce is going to run the plays here. We got 37 in there. Who's that?
37, that'd be Ryerson Beavers. Bovers.
Yep.
Sorry about that. That's Nick Lowe on the carry.
So Bovers leading up the hole for Nick Lowe on the carry.
Okay. Cade Brown, I mentioned him. He's in there. Tyler Stokes is in there on the line. Second down, 7 coming up. Cade Jacobson comes in with the play. 2 minutes left to go in the ball game. Emmitsburg up 34-0. Looking for another shutout. They had a shutout against Bishop Garrigan.
Uh-oh.
And a burst of speed from Lowe. Shot out of the cannon to the 20, now to the 17.
Not big in stature, but that was a huge run.
Wow.
Burst of speed there.
He's going to get 20, is Lowe.
Yeah.
First down and 10 for the Ehawks with 1:40 left to go in the ball game. Cole Keller will bring in the play. 16-yard line for the Ehawks, first down and 10. Joyce will hand it off. And another burst of speed by these Emmitsburg backs. And that time, Bovers. Ryerson Bovers to the 5, gain of 11.
What do you think about the next 2, 3, 4 years of football?
I like it.
These kids are
looking
good out there.
Joyce Jr., you've got Nick Lowe, a junior, Bovers, a junior. So there's next year's starters for sure. Otten, yeah, Lane Otten. Lane Otten, a junior. So we're under a minute now to go in the fourth quarter. 34-0 Emmitsburg. They've got it first down and goal from the 5. And Joyce will hand it off. Bovers up the middle. Touchdown Emmitsburg, 5 yards out. So Bovers adds to the tally. And that makes it 40-0. And it comes with 46 seconds left to go in the ball game. Wow.
I'd bet you $1 he would have just taken a knee a couple times there.
Yeah.
But those kids want to get in too. Kids, juniors.
Yeah.
They're not kids.
Right.
Kids to me.
Right. Cade Jacobson on for the extra point. And it's up. And that one is good. All right. So the score is 41-0 in favor of Emmitsburg. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with the kickoff in 30 seconds.
No one size fits all when it comes to planning your future. The Financial Center understands that your financial goals are unique and your needs are going to change at varying stages of your life. The Financial Center can help you tailor a financial plan that meets your unique needs. Call Dean Lawlier at the Financial Center today at 712-852-3443 and schedule your free initial consultation. The Financial Center, helping you plan for tomorrow today. Securities offered through Securities America Inc., a registered broker-dealer member FINRA SIPC. Advisory services offered through Securities America Advisors Inc. The Financial Center and Securities America are separate entities.
Emmitsburg. And they've got, offensively, defensively, special teams, they have just performed very well tonight.
They got a pretty good start in the first quarter and kind of sputtered just a little bit there. Blackhawks answered defensively, but now in the second half, it's been all Ewoks.
And they've gotten a lot of players in as well, so that can only benefit you as the season goes on.
And
kickoff to the 13-yard line. Hinton will take it. 20 and 23. Here comes a penalty flag. Blackwell on the return for the Hinton Blackhawks. And Bovers in on the stop.
Well, you're going to get a block in the back there on the white team. Blackhawks.
Hunter Sandbolt is in there. Did not mention him yet.
You know, if you're a Hinton mom and you got a kid out there playing,
yeah,
and they're throwing all these white jerseys out here with 30 seconds left. You're like, come on, man, you kidding me?
Yeah, right. You compare that to number 8 out there. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Glenn Carlson. He looks like he's got a gray jersey on compared to white. Well, 38 seconds left to go in the ball game. Emmitsburg is up 41-0. And the Hinton Blackhawks will have a couple of plays here. And then this ball game will be over. And a handoff up the middle, and looks like that is Carlson on the carry. Glenn Carlson back to about the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up second down. We'll see if Hinton gets off another play.
They don't have to.
They don't have to, but let's see if they do. 20 seconds left to go on the game clock. Second down and 6, and it doesn't look like Hinton is in any hurry to get a playoff. And that is going to be the final score. So it is 41-0 in favor of Emmitsburg. And the E-Hawks, impressive tonight, Ryan, on their home field. Senior night, district opener, and now improved to 3-0.
Yeah, 3-0 start. Looking good for a great E-Hawks season here. I'm looking forward to it, Scott.
We have reached our post-game show, which is brought to you by the Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake and Dr. Norland, Dr. Cornwall. As we take a look back, we'll be back in 2 minutes.
If you're saving for retirement strategies and follows the phrase, I'll get to it someday, we need to talk. Hi, I'm Edward Jones, financial advisor, Jeremy Allard. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side. And there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest, member FDIC.
SlashPoint Sales in Emmitsburg is here to service all of your computer needs. If your computer is running a little slow, your antivirus has expired, or you need an upgrade, contact SlashPoint Sales in Emmitsburg, the local team to call when it comes to all of your computer, server, and IT needs. Servicing business networks, new desktops, laptops, and printers, and full system computer repairs. SlashPoint Sales provides reliable solutions. SlashPoint Sales in Emmitsburg. Stop in or call 712-852-8100.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames in the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Back at Dwayne Twait Field here in Emmitsburg, and we have a final score of 41-0. We have reached our post-game show, and some of these numbers, Ryan, are just, I'm going to give you some totals. Emmitsburg, 343 yards of rushing as a team. And, man, you just look up and down here. Shirk, 112. You had Lane Otten with 67, Kibbe with 56, Weir with 42. Dunlap 30, Lowe 20, Bovers with 16. Those are all unofficial, but 343 is what I had them for rushing, 20 yards passing, 363 of total offense for Emmitsburg.
And at least 4 guys scoring touchdowns
right
out of that group, too.
Yeah, you had Shirk, Weir, just Kibbe, Otten.
Bovers.
Jeez.
5
wow.
different scores.
And then I don't know if this is right or if I missed some plays in there. but I only had Hinton for about 50 yards of offense here tonight. I'll have to check the final stats when I get them, but they just could not do anything rushing. Hofling had 27. You had Derek Anderson 3 for 14 with about 18 yards passing. They had an interception. They had a fumble. Just the offense could not get going tonight for Hinton.
Yeah, I think your stats are right. They had a kneel down on a bobbled snap
yep.
and some slipping in the backfield and penalties that brought them back, and I think you're about right on.
So, and you got to credit Emmitsburg defensively for holding Hinton that way. And, man, Emmitsburg just really flexed from the opening drive to the end of the game. They got a lot of players in. They ran a lot of plays. They scored, and Emmitsburg is looking good here. And 3-0 and 1-0 after their first district game.
Yeah, looking forward to going to Sioux Central this week, playing on the turf.
Yeah.
Hopefully it won't be raining. That's a beautiful field.
Yes.
Kind of nice like Spirit Lakes field
right
there, too.
Right.
But,
let's hope we have a better night. It was a good night tonight for as far as the game, but weather-wise, let's hope it's a little bit better next Friday in Sioux Rapids. But
we didn't suffer too bad here. It wasn't terrible.
No, we do want to thank everybody that listened in tonight, to all of our great sports sponsors. And Ryan, thanks for coming along and bringing those second-grade letters as well.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for having me. Always a lot of fun, Scott.
Appreciate all the hard work. Thanks to Tim with ExplorerKaboji.com with their live video and the computer setup, all of our great sports sponsors. Brian back in the studios, and everybody involved to get us in on the broadcast here tonight. Emmitsburg wins 41-0 on senior night, and they are now 3-0, 1-0 in district play, and at Sioux Central next Friday for a 7 o'clock start. Until then, have a great night and have a great weekend. All right, thanks.